बस 10 मिनटपछि बल्ल लाइभ भयो। अघि नै मैले लाइभको लागि थिचेँ यार, त्यही पनि अहिलेसम्म नगइदिएर लाइभ। Fucking
खै त where is your music sir?
भाइ सधैँ आइहाल्थ्यो होइन, आइएम हियर योर लोयर भ्युयर हेयर भन्नेवाला थियो है, आएन किन भनेर भनेको त अनि।
Let's listen to this beautiful song. Deepak, this beautiful song. This is KDS movie. Thanks, man. Let's buy you a mockingbird.
के छ रल सर, कतिको भइरहेको प्रोजेक्ट?
Hey, right.
के हो?
Hey, me, I know you miss your mom. I know you miss your dad, and I'm gone, but I'm trying to give you the life that I never had.
फोर्टनाइटमा एमएनएम आएको छ नि त, अनि अब फोर्टनाइट कन्टेन्ट क्रिएटरहरूले कन्टेन्ट अपलोड गर्दाखेरि कपिराइट लाग्छ नि त एमएनएमले गर्दा। इफ यु अपलोड एनी कन्टेन्ट विथ सेङ फोर्टनाइट एन्ड फोर्टनाइटको लिङ्क छ भने 1 हप्तासम्म कपिराइट लाग्यो भने।
Yeah. That is just an easy hack.
तर फेरि फोर्टनाइट हुनु पर्यो।
Only pros, two little beautiful girls. Daddy always on the move. On the notes. Daddy had the seed. I wanted the seed. Good to see it. Your mama and me, the things that meant so big between us, but I don't see us ever being together ever again like we used to be when we were teenagers. Vision, meant to be. That's what destiny is. I'll just really stop the music now. Okay. Okay, I know what you're doing. Yeah, and you're not playing that. What? Huh? Yeah, you're not playing that. Huh? Yeah. What is he playing? What? I don't believe it. He has it downloaded. I knew that he has it downloaded, but he was doing it. All right.
भाइ आएन त आज, भाइ ढिलो
He's
भयो।
not. Baby, don't you cry. You know, it's this songs that version is very nice.
15 million
It's a
subscribers.
voiceover
20 lakh
version. Others, why don't we do that voiceover one? Can you search it?
शरीरमै रिस भने जानी सुरु भइदिन्छ।
I don't think it's this well, but
I also don't know. The song tune was different even then.
2024 version रहेछ। यो भन नाइटकर बजाइदिने हो कि?
यार कपिराइट मैले खान त केटाहरू झडाएर राख्ने बजाउने भनेर।
होइन यो होइन, यो त खतम छ जेफाले छ।
The song हो त्यो. What the hell?
I'll play the song, sir.
यहाँ छ यहाँ छ।
Sir, pause it, pause it.
Yeah.
Pause it, pause it.
Oh, come on. You're trying to play this song in front of the goat?
Bro is के भन्छ not promoting Nepali songs.
I love this one. The singer is who, by the way?
Idea यार। CR Jax, Cry Jax.
थाहा छ सर, क्लेम मात्रै हो, वाच आवर भन्छ तर हुन त एक मिनट है। Hey Google, so if I play music in my stream and I have like total 50 watch hours and the stream gets copyright claim, not copyright strike, will the 50 watch hours count in my monetization or not?
Little baby, don't you cry, everything's gonna be alright.
ए हुँदो रहेछ सर, इजी हो भनेपछि।
Crazy little baby, I promise. I'm looking for you. I'm looking for you. When you don't try on the things, I break that bird's neck. When you mess my son, hold out for the night. When you miss my you I know you don't know why. You have a feel inside. Crazy to the baby, but I promise mama to be around.
सर हुँदैन रे कपिराइट क्लेम लाग्यो भने जुन मेरो वाच आवर्स छ नि त्यो मोनेटाइजेसनको लागि काउन्ट हुँदो रहेछ अकर्डिङ टु च्याट जिपिटी द्याट्स वाइ मैले कपिराइट रिमुभ गर्नै पर्छ क्या द्याट्स द रिजन मलाई प्रब्लम हुने भनेको त्यही भएर हो।
Bird's neck. Hush, little baby, don't you cry. Everything's gonna be alright.
What if only a certain segment of the stream has the copyright part and not full? So only one song of 2 minutes played in 1 hour.
Damn. About the guys only. Nice.
I'm not gonna be playing others' video content. It's just gonna be copyright songs. So only songs.
Nice.
त्यही भने सर त्यही त तर फेरि त्यो ड्रिम हान्दा हान्दा टाइम लाग्छ कि सर यार तनाव हुन्छ नि यार त्यही भएर मेरो 60 रुपियाँ
Undo. I just see you.
46 public watch hour. Yes.
Sorry.
वान क्लिक होइन सर यार फेरि एउटा मात्रै म्युजिक हुन्न नि त 10-15वटा कपिराइट हुन्छ अब मानौँ आज एउटा क्लिप हाने होइन अनि त्यो एडिटिङ भनेर बसिदिन्छ अर्को क्लिप हान्न पाउँदैन मैले सबै पार्टहरू एकैचोटि रिमुभ गर्न पाउँदिनँ एउटा सङको पार्ट रिमुभ गरेँ भने फेरि अर्को दिन लुगा है म तिमीलाई देखाउँछु है म तिमीलाई स्ट्रिममा देखाउँछु लुगा है अब मेरो यहाँ एनालाइटिक्स छ कन्टेन्ट है कन्टेन्टमा लाइभ छ एनालाइज ड्यासबोर्ड कन्टेन्ट लुगा है लाइभ लुगा है मेरो यसमा बढी कपिराइट छ है सी डिटेल्स यहाँ यत्रो धेरै छ होइन अब मैले यहाँ एउटा अर्को माथिको एउटा पार्ट चाहिँ एडिट गरेको थिएँ अब यत्रो एकैचोटि गर्न मिल्दैन यहाँ यो दिस प्रोसेसमा टेक अ वाइल यहाँ भन्छ टाइम लाग्छ अब मैले यो पार्ट सिग्मेन्ट भनेर यो थिचेँ अनि सिलेक्ट एक्सन गरेँ अनि यो गीत टोटली रिमुभ हान्यो भने अरू गीतको लागि फेरि टाइम लाग्छ क्या सर मैले ट्राई गरेँ अब मिल्दैन त्यही भएर चाहिँ आउँछ त्यही भएर म सकेसम्म कपिराइट अभोइड गर्न खोज्ने हो कि एउटै सङ रिपिटमा बनाइराख्ने एउटै क्लिकले सब रिमुभ हुन्छ 4-5वटा गीत बनाउनु त्यही झ्याउ हुन्छ क्या त्यही यत्रो एक्सप्लेन गर्दैछु अविरललाई
This is not music. This is just.
त्यो नगरौँ न एकछिन फेरि त ठाउँ ठाउँको क्लिप गर्नुपर्छ एउटै गीत बजाइराख्यो भने केही हुन्न तर फेरि रिपिटमा हुनु पर्यो है त्यही होला
Hey, nice. So can I give my nice.
5औं बलमा चाहिँ मलाई भयो कि अब लास्ट हान्यो भने चाहिँ 6-6 हुन्छ है अनि
Akali the dumbass man.
अनि भ्युज आएपछि के आउँछ अर्को त्यसपछि
She thought he was just channeling to random teleport. Like, yeah, this is you must take it again.
बज्र एग्रिमेन्ट चित्त बुझ्यो कि नै रे
कहाँ हुन्छ यार मैले के
थाहा थिएन चित्त बुझेन भने तर यार मलाई के भन्छ कति हो त्यो उल्टो गर क्या 70-30 उल्टो गर्दा ठिक हुन्छ जस्तो लाग्छ यो मान्छेले कन्टेन्ट अपलोड गर्नु पर्यो भनेपछि अनि त्यसपछि उल्टो गरिदियो भन्छु म यसलाई 70 देऊ तिमी 30 राख मेरो सजेसन अब बाँकी एग्रिमेन्ट तिमीहरूको हो, मैले भनेर हुन्न
But how is it like? I am fine. Right.
ओए तिमीले एआई को त्यो बनायो तिमी के गर्दै ल आऊ त्यसो भए हेल्प गर्नु Now I have to mute your music. Sir.
Little baby.
Okay, भन
No, you have to mute it, होइन?
लोफी लगाउँदा हुँदैन यसलाई
So either we have two options. Either we speak and then we write all this data, होइन? सबै डाटा बोलेर दिने होइन? अनि त्यसपछि अथवा चाहिँ टाइप गर्ने. What do you say?
I will type.
You will type?
Yeah, I will type.
Alright, then I'll say you type है त. बोलेर गरे होइन मलाई बोल्न सबै छ हुन्छ आधी तिमी बोल आधी म बोल्छु भनेर
अहिले भोलि हुन्छ
रुक त्यसो भए
नेफेक्स बजाउन न त नेफेक्स इज एनसिएस नेफेक्स एनसिएस हुन्छ त
एनसिएसमा मैले एनसिएस प्लेलिस्ट भनेर बजाएको कुनमा त कपिराइट क्लेम आइरहेको कि
यो नेफेक्सको जेनरली एनसिएसै हुन्छ हैन
हुन्छ तर कुनै कुनै नहुँदो रहेछ कि मैले लडविकको के भन्छ स्ट्रिम क्लिप भनेर बजाएको
त्यो त प्राङ्क हो कि यो हेर लिटरली सेट कपिराइट फ्री
या बट लिभ इट सर तर लडविकको प्लेलिस्ट नि बबाल छ यार त्यो स्ट्रिमको लागि चाहिँ लु है त्यसमा चाहिँ एउटा दुइटा मात्रै कपिराइट क्लेम भयो हाल्नेवाला हुन्छ सबै चाहिँ हुँदैन त्यही बचाउनु पर्छ क्या रुकै लुडविग
Ludwig, sir.
लुडविग हो त्यसको
We can agree to disagree.
त्यसको प्रोनाउन्सिएसन खासमा लडविग हो
He's just a French bad. Frenchy. खै इम्पायर बनाएको पुरा ठुलो इम्पायर त्यो इम्पायर हो त्यो
यो मेरो empire सर्भाइभ गर्नु पर्यो कि एम्पायर बनाउनुको लागि पहिला सर्भाइभल चाहियो
फुड चाहियो खाउन त
You are homeless. Why not just buy your own? There you go.
If you are homeless, just buy a home. Like, easy. यसमा चाहिँ किन कपिराइट लाग्छ जस्तो लाग्यो ट्युन सुन्दाखेरि This is the other similar. Try to do it like this.
issue, eh? The issue is
That doesn't display.
this does not display this right.
Bro, it shows I have 4 concurrent viewer, but it one the what the fuck, bro?
Line number 162 Predetor भनेको
Skill issues are.
Bro, ChatGPT को API फ्रीमा पाइदो रहेछ नि।
ऊहरू के भन्छ नन होइन फ्रीमा होइन टोकन सिस्टम हो एपिआई त फ्रीमा पाएर तर युज गर्ने चाहिँ टोकन सिस्टम हो
या अनि टोकनहरू लिमिटेड हुँदो रहेछ, पैसा तिरेको भने चाहिँ के भन्छ बढी हुँदो रहेछ।
मल्टिपल चुज गर्दै हुन त कि कुनै न कुनै आओस् Adrin, give me 2 add-ons that I can select that is guaranteed to give me data.
फर्स्ट एन्ड सेकेन्ड के अरे पेडको फर्स्ट एन्ड सेकेन्ड।
Insert term. I always forget this one. 25. Sure. Yeah.
इन्सर्ट टर्म 15 हो क्या, एज 25 हो क्या, रुक है, एज 25 आई थिङ्क इट इज। हेलो मैले उ गरेको छैन। Which told my music I am going to copyright. Also हैन some musics are so fucked up कि नाइट कोर छ नि, नाइट हाउल हो कि नाइट कोर हो, नाइट हाउल हो क्या शायद, लेट मी सर्च है।
I don't know if it's different at all.
Oh this neat loops to howling yogi। यो मैले सङ यत्तिकै अपलोड गरेँ हैन युट्युबमा टु सी इफ आई गेट कपिराइट अर नट, लागेन कपिराइट। अनि यसमै मैले युट्युबमा चाहिँ यही म्युजिक राखेर टाइम ल्याप्स बनाएर एउटा माइनक्राफ्टको भिडियो हालेँ नि कपिराइट लगाइदिरहेको, मलाई यस्तो रिस उठेको थियो। स्कारको टाइम ल्याप्स म्युजिक
Yeah, probably they will actually double like just starting that. For some reason I had Barbie on.
के भन्छ नाम चाहिँ राख्ने भयो होइन, इन्सोर्ट टर्म 10 years, इन्सोर्ट टर्म 10 years, अनि त्यसपछि इन्सोर्ट अमाउन्ट 2 लाख, 5वटा, अनि इन्कम 10 लाख होइन 1 करोड सरी, इन्कम 1 करोड, 1 करोड है, वटा जिरो है, त्यो 7वटा जिरो सरी, 7वटा जिरो है। फोन नम्बर चाहिँदैन, मेल अनि इन्डाउमेन्ट अनि इयरली अनि 25 एज 25 अनि त्यसपछि चाहिँ अकुपेसन ब्ला ब्ला। अनि एडअनमा चाहिँ सक्दै हुने भनेको लोन अगेन्स्ट डिपोजिट र एक्सिडेन्टल डेथ बेनिफिट। लोन अगेन्स्ट इन्सोर्ट अमाउन्ट चाहिँ इन्डाउमेन्टमा सबैमा छ, एक्सिडेन्टल डेथ बेनिफिट पनि सबैमा छ। So choose that too. सधैँ हुन्छ दुइटा मात्रै देखाउने हो त्यो के भन्छ इन्स्टोर्ड अमाउन्ट मिनिमम 2 लाख चाहिँ दुइटा मात्रै देखाएको यही दुइटा हो कि देखाउनु पर्ने 1.5 मात्रै तिमीलाई सबै देखाउन छ भने त्यो इन्स्योर्ड अमाउन्ट छ नि ओए सबैलाई देखाउन छ भने इन्स्योर्ड अमाउन्टलाई 2 लाखबाट बढाएर 5 अथवा 7 लाख बनाऊ सबै आउँछ नि ए ए ए ए ए ए ए Now, 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 now. Now, 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 now. Now, 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 now. Now, 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 now. यही रे नौवटै देखायो कि 7 लाख बनाउँदाखेरि यसकै 1 आवरले रिपिट बजाइदिउँ बिकज यसकै 1 आवर रिपिट बजायो भने एउटै मात्रै एडिट गरे पुग्छ कि मलाई सबै जान्छ क्या नि इजी त्यो एआई इन्डिकेट गरे तिमीले उसमा डिस्प्ले गर्छ पर्सेन्टेज कन्सोलमा त त्यो आएछ त्यो एकछिन म यहाँ उ गर्दैछु के एडन 65 यहाँ नट फाउन्ड बिकज एडन 65 भनेको फ्रीवाला हो फ्रीवाला कुनै नै अभाइलेबल छैन कि मतलब फ्रीवालालाई कस्ट 0 गरेको नि त डन्ट इग्नोर गरिदियो भयो कि 65 देखि उसम्म इफ द एडन नम्बर इज 65 देखि त्यहाँदेखि एडनको प्राइस एड गर्न पर्दैन भनेर भन्दै कि
यो एभ्री टाइम रिलोड गर्नुपर्ने चाहिँ एकदम जब भयो क्या we need to somehow like store cache जस्तो what do you think यसलाई यो डेटालाई क्यासमा स्टोर गर्नु पर्यो क्या somehow एभ्री टाइम मेरो नाम राख्ने चाहिँ अब भएन Where's the music? Adrin, where the music?
हजुर
Where the music?
the music, wait, it will come in sometime. Lamu, I will speak the data, you tell if it's correct or not. Oh, हेर हेर्न पर्यो कि तिमी यहाँ हेरिदिन पर्यो मैले चाहिँ यहाँ हो
ए त्यो कन्सोल फर्कमा नि आर्यन प्रेगेन्ट नोट हामी भर्खर चाहिँ राखेको अनडिफाइन्ड भन्दा
यताबाट यसरी भन्दै हुन्छु नेक्स्ट लाइन नेक्स्ट लाइन नेक्स्ट लाइन है 3186 3183 2699 2349 2085 1878 1779 1631 1508 1406 1318 1289 1218 1158 1104 1058 1025 988 955 926 900 876 next line eh 3214272523711896 1419133117 1038 968 938 92889
Damn, it's mine.
Sorry. See the line coming or not? उता ल्यापटप चार्ज हुनलाई कि उता 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 त्यो पर्दाको पछाडि या गो या गो या यस यस यता स्क्रिन पलिसी हुन्छ है थर्ड लाइन 3242 2749 2392 93 2123 1913 1811 1660 1536 1432 1348 1314 1343 1314 1243 1182 1129 1082 1051 1013 981 951 925 902 last line है अब 4297 3677 3213 2897 2638 2523 2342 2195 2074 73 54 1875, 1808, 1750, 1701, 1671, 1635, 1634, 1601, 1573, 1550, 1530. Yeah. So basically सबै करेक्ट छ होला भन्ने एज्युम गरौँ. Assumption is bad.
No, assumption is good.
Assumption is bad, but अब यसको लागि चाहिँ assumption गर्नु पर्यो.
हामीले assume entire existence.
Why is my Wi-Fi off? Is my Wi-Fi off? Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi.
केटाहरू कोही पनि आउँदैन नि यार, यहाँ पहिला रवि पनि छैन, भाइ पनि छैन आज त.
People betrayed you, brother. Betrayed is part of life. My brother. Bro. My man. My dude. My dude. My dude. Today, I have this and I don't understand again. I have this इसको प्रिमियम छ यहाँ प्रिन्ट हुन्छ तर यसैको फेरि त्यही प्रिमियममा प्रिन्ट हुँदैन वाइ अरे पोलिसी हो त्यो प्रिमियम चाहियो यहीँ हेऱ्यो भने त्यो पनि मन पर्दैन यहीँ प्रिन्ट हुन्छ this one files for policy जैसा policy ये लेके आगे दुकान में प्लेटफॉर्म पर किया है premium sir it's the premium things त्यसमा छैन त्यही भएर त्यहाँ इन्फो अगाडि यहाँ छ कि
Hello. Stream audio current bitrate. I have audio. Please don't say this.
प्रिमियम बाई हालेछ त्यसपछि आरेको प्रिमियम घरमा अति धेरै रिप्रेजेन्ट हुँदा आजकल जहिले पनि क्यापेसिटी
Average video switch.
That's so funny, brother.
I saw an ad.
So toga at them no.
I saw an ad about farting.
Let's see.
Do you wanna?
I don't want to fart, sir.
You're fine.
Farting is a difficult skill to master that I'm trying.
A nice one. How difficult is it, sir?
Very difficult for me.
Because weird to do part of person.
Yeah, ready to
So
cleanse.
he's gonna breed if he farts.
It's about the dash boost and the boost case, sir.
I get it. I get it. I respect the hustle.
के भयो ध्यान होइन यहाँ प्रिन्ट आउँछ यहाँ पनि आउँछ अनफिल्टर्ड डेटा प्रिन्ट गर्दा प्रिमियम त्यहाँ पनि देखाउँछ होइन त्यहाँ अचेको त यहीँ पनि देखाउँछ कि अरे यहाँ छ नि यसमा फिल्टर डेटा प्रिन्ट गर्यो भने त्यसमा पनि प्रिमियम देखाउँछ कि एरे प्रिन्ट गर्यो भने त एरेमा पनि प्रिमियम देखाउँछ तर यो यहाँसम्म पुगेपछि अहिले देखाउँदैन Why do I, baby, why do I love to love and never love to feel? There's
Acharya.
20, 15, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. त्यस्तो भए पनि त्यो प्रिन्ट गर्दाखेरि हेऱ्यो त त्यस्तो भएर प्रिन्ट गर्दाखेरि देखिनु पर्ने हो नि यहाँ छ है दिस इज द डेटा अप्लाई सिलेक्सन भन्ने त्यो आउँदैन भने Why do I, baby, why do I love to learn but never love to feel? console log गऱ्यो भने के console log गऱ्यो भने check this out, eh? This is the array that I have beginning one now.
Getting on. Her assistant answered third floor. 30 minutes later, I got a call from my boss saying I was fired because I was harassing her. An old friend worked on her a lot and smiled and said good afternoon to her one day and she became unhinged. Who do you think you are? You don't look at me, yada yada. She said Portia was with her and seemed embarrassed and tried to calm her down. Has forever changed my opinion of her. The responses went on and on and on, all of which being compared to Ellen's classic catchphrase.
I always end each show by saying be kind to one another.
Audience member Dana DiMatteo then went public with her degrading experience on the show.
They tell you, you can't be smarter, funnier than Ellen. She's the comedian and the star, not you.
Don't be funnier than Ellen. That's going to be hard considering she's not that funny to begin with. If you've been a comedian your whole life and you're afraid a random audience member will upstage you, maybe you're just not funny. Dana then revealed revealed that Ellen's completely different when the cameras turn off.
How does the Ellen we see on TV compare to the Ellen you saw when the cameras stopped rolling?
Totally different. She would only speak to the audience when the cameras were rolling. As soon as they turned the cameras off, she would not even acknowledge the audience. She would just sit on the couch, basically.
Which was supported by Heather Muscat, one of the show's former producers.
Toxic, phony, hypocrite, liar. That's what she is.
She agreed that things were different when the cameras weren't rolling.
We were told from the very beginning, don't talk to Ellen, don't do this, you can't, go into her office. It was very nerve-wracking, very stressful. We all walked on eggshells all the time.
And after the show's DJ also said the same, BuzzFeed launched their own investigation, interviewing a further 11 former employees. They were fired after taking medical leave or bereavement days to attend family funerals. One employee who claimed she was fed up with comments about her race essentially walked off the job. Others said they were also instructed by their direct managers to not speak to DeGeneres if they saw her around the office. After the accusations went viral, Ellen issued a statement within the company. Hey everybody, it's Ellen. On day one of our show, I told everyone in our first meeting that the Ellen DeGeneres show would be a place of happiness. No one would ever raise their voice, and everyone would be treated with respect. Obviously something changed, and I'm disappointed to learn that this has not been the case. And for that, I'm sorry. Anyone who knows me knows it's the opposite of what I believe and what I hope for our show, yet Ellen's former producer certainly didn't buy it.
So when Ellen says she's not aware of this environment, you don't think that rings true?
It's a lie.
Ellen then took a 2-month break and began a brand new season by addressing the public.
As you may have heard, this summer there were allegations of a toxic work environment at our show. I learned that things happened here that never should have happened. I take that very seriously, and I want to say I am so sorry to the people who were affected. We have made the necessary changes, and today we are starting a new chapter.
She'd then make the promise,
And I'm committed to making this the best season that we've ever had.
although the ratings said the opposite, because only 6 months later the New York Times published Ellen DeGeneres loses 1 million viewers after apologies for toxic workplace. It explained that Ellen had been averaging 1.5 million viewers over the last 6 months, down from 2.6 million in the same period last year. The show's loss of more than 1 million viewers translates to a 43% decline, representing a steeper drop than any of its competitors. As a result, Ellen made the announcement,
I'm announcing that next season, season 19, is going to be my last season.
adding in the Hollywood Reporter, as great as this show is, and as fun as it is, it's just not a challenge anymore. I need something new to challenge me, with her being exposed also clearly having an impact. She'd state the expose destroyed me, honestly. I'd be lying if I said it didn't. And it makes me really sad that there's so much joy out there from negativity. It's a culture now where there are just mean people, and it's so foreign to me that people get joy out of that. These mean people responded stating, even without the controversy, the show hasn't been fun and genuine for years. It may have never been, but at least it seemed like it. But Ellen is tired of it all, and she's lousy at hiding it now. No more dancing by her, no monologue half the time, bad jokes that are dragged out way too long, tons of old show clips, tons of self-promotion, and a guest host every Friday. These elements led to an average final season, which Ellen concluded by crying with her audience. She then mentioned the possibility of returning to acting, but instead made a documentary titled Saving the Gorillas: Ellen's Next Adventure. It released in 2023, but with only 100 reviews on IMDb, and this likely being the first time you've heard of it, it's safe to say it performed pretty poorly. Ellen rather went back to living a quiet life until April 2024, when she'd make a new announcement. You may have heard that I'm doing stand-up again. If you want to come see me, I'll be sharing some news tomorrow at noon. I suggested she'd announce a stand-up tour to be recorded and posted by Netflix, also adding, yes, I'm going to talk about it, referring to her being cancelled. Titled For Your Approval, the special begins with Ellen walking up a flight of stairs, each referencing a headline that ruined her reputation. She acknowledges the tweet that started her downfall, as well as the employees who spoke out against her, then begins the actual show with a joke about her fall from grace.
I used to say that I didn't care what other people thought of me, and I realize now looking back, I said that at the height of my popularity. I'm here because I love doing stand-up, I miss doing stand-up, and I like making people happy, and I do care what people think.
Now, this is a pretty respectable angle, as it feels extremely honest, yet it also seems like a sneaky request for pity, which as a high-profile celebrity you'll simply never get. She then talks about what she's been up to.
Alright, well let me catch up on what's been going on with me since you saw me last. Oh yeah, I got kicked out of show business.
Then makes some pretty funny jokes about her new reputation.
Everybody heard that I was mean. Everywhere I go, I know everyone's heard that I'm mean. I know when I walk into a restaurant, people are watching, waiting to see if I'll be mean. Oh look, she's reaching for butter. Thought she was gonna hit somebody.
On the contrary, there are some pretty out-of-touch segments. For example, her joking about her car features, which you'd clearly only find in a luxury vehicle.
Then there's that one, that button that inflates the back of the seat, the one that makes you feel like you're getting spooned by a pregnant woman.
She also makes this out-of-touch joke.
We're all interested in different things, we're all good at different things. I was talking to someone the other day and they said, Ellen, I don't know how you get on stage in front of people, I could never do that. And I said, well, I don't know how you dry clean clothes.
But as an overall, the special isn't terrible. Its audience rating of 5.4 stars feels fairly accurate, although as you might expect, simply because it's Ellen, the articles written about it have been pretty brutal. Ellen DeGeneres' unfunny Netflix special leaves so much unsaid. Ellen DeGeneres lets herself off the hook in self-indulgent Netflix special. Ellen DeGeneres is unapologetic, unrelatable, and totally insufferable in her new Netflix special. They'd write, the problem with For Your Approval, aside from the fact that it's almost never funny, is that it feels so disingenuous, so calculated to rehabilitate an image and preserve that triumph for prosperity. Another article stated it's one of the weirdest stand-up shows in recent memory. Half observational punchlines, half closing argument in a trial, featuring DeGeneres as her own defense attorney. Neither half works on its own. Taken as a whole, it's an exhausting mess. It also adds self-awareness is different from taking responsibility. DeGeneres offers no apologies or even explanations for her behavior, yet in other more favorable reviews, unapologetic was used as a positive. I like the fact that she's rather unapologetic. It's highly refreshing and honest. This extreme divide can be seen by the audience reviews on Google. There's almost an equal amount of 1 and 5 star ratings, a sad representation of the black and white thinking that plagues the internet so heavily today.
मेरे पीछे इंडिया का नेशनल कैपिटल है। ये पीछे फॉग नहीं है, ये स्मॉग है, ये धुआं है जिसके बीच में लोग रह रहे हैं। ये हमारा लोकल चेरनोबिल है एंड फनी पार्ट इज कि हर चीज नॉर्मली चल रही है, कोई लॉकडाउन नहीं लगा है, एवरीथिंग इज नॉर्मल। कम से कम चेरनोबिल कोई डिजास्टर मान के उस पे एक डॉक्यूमेंट्री बनी थी। यहाँ पे चेरनोबिल नॉर्मली चल रहा है। एंड फनी पार्ट इज कि इन्हीं पीछे बिल्डिंगों में जो लोग रह रहे हैं, इन्हीं में से कुछ बहुत ही महान चालाक इन्वेस्टर्स होंगे जो सोच रहे होंगे कि अरे भाई 3 करोड़ की बिल्डिंग ली है, 3 करोड़ का फ्लैट लिया है, अब 4 करोड़ का फ्लैट लिया है, और उसको वो इन्वेस्टमेंट कंसीडर करेंगे। मैं उनको बहुत तमीज से चीज पूछना चाहूंगा, रिस्पेक्टफुली मान्यवर, क्या फायदा तुम्हारी 2 करोड़ की बिल्डिंग लेने, क्या फायदा तुम्हारी 4-5 करोड़ की प्रॉपर्टी लेने का अगर बाहर से तुम देख नहीं सकता और अंदर से तुम उसमें सांस नहीं ले सकते? हाउ डज इट मेक सेंस?
डायनामिकली ऐड करेगा यहाँ सेपरेटली वेट तरीके से वेडर बेस देखते हैं।
इस टाइम पे दिल्ली एनसीआर में हालत ये है कि स्कूल कॉलेजेस बंद हैं, जो गवर्नमेंट ऑफिसेज हैं, कॉर्पोरेट ऑफिसेज हैं, वो ऑनलाइन ऑपरेट कर रहे हैं, लोग मास्क पहन रहे हैं और लोग बाहर जाने से डर रहे हैं क्योंकि जान का खतरा है। अब आप मुझे बताओ कि आज के टाइम में और कोविड के टाइम में क्या फर्क है? बस इतना कि लॉकडाउन नहीं लगा है। और ये सच है, हमारा नेशनल कैपिटल गटर बन चुका है। और ये सुन के अगर आपके सेंटीमेंट हर्ट हो गए तो मेरी सॉरी, अपने सेंटीमेंट की भक्ति बना दूंगा। AQI एयर क्वालिटी इंडेक्स जो नॉर्मली 50 के नीचे होना चाहिए, खराब हालत में 100 होना चाहिए, बहुत खराब हालत में 200, वो 200 नहीं, 400 नहीं, 800 नहीं, 1600 तक जा चुका है। कई सारे ऐसे AQI मीटर होते हैं जो 999 के बाद रीडिंग नहीं देते क्योंकि बनाने वालों ने सोचा होगा कि हालत इतनी खराब जा सकती है। पूरे नॉर्थ इंडिया में कहीं भी AQI आपको 300 से कम नहीं दिखेगा, वर्स्ट बीइंग 1200, 1500। लखनऊ, कानपुर, पटना, कोलकाता, देश की आधी सिटीज का हाल ऐसा ही है। वी आर लिटरली इन अ नेशनल हेल्थ इमरजेंसी। पर किसी को कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता, पूरे देश का बिना दौरा हो गया है।
मुझे इस वजह से नहीं बेटा।
अगर नॉर्थ इंडिया किसी सिटी में रह रहे हो तो एक टास्क देता हूं, ऐसे नॉर्मल ट्राई करने की छत पे जाओ एक बार, जाओ एक बार देखो आपको कितनी दूर तक दिखता है। आपकी लाइन ऑफ साइट की ओनली लिमिटेशन आपकी आंखों की पावर और लाइट होनी चाहिए, बट आप इतना धुआं इतना है कि भाई दिखता नहीं है, हर जगह काला काला छाया हुआ है। और यहां मुझे लगता है नीचे की गलती है, अगर धुआं यहां अलग धुआं होता तो शायद देश का शुरू हो गया। मैं इसलिए जिम जाता हूं, पर कल मैं जिम नहीं गया क्योंकि जब मैंने डॉक्टर को फोन लगाया तो उसने कहा भाई घर पे बैठ, क्योंकि जितना तू हेल्थ गेन करेगा जिम में जाके उससे ज्यादा खराब कर लेगा। ये हालत आ गई है कि लंग्स की कीमत पे बाकी बॉडी पार्ट की एक्सरसाइज हो रही है। पहले मेरे खोल के पहले मैच का स्कोर देखता था, अब मैं अपने शहर का AQI इंडेक्स देखता हूं और नंबर सिमिलर आ रहे हैं। हमारे अगर अभी पहुंच रहे 16-17, लेकिन पिछले एक साल से अगर आप एवरेज देखोगे तो ऑन एन एवरेज 300, 250, 350 ये एवरेज पोल्यूशन हमारे यहां रहता है क्योंकि हम एक्सेप्ट कर चुके हैं कि भाई इतना तो होता ही है, चलता है। तो ऐसा नहीं है पोल्यूशन अभी आया है, हम पॉल्यूटेड हैं, हम रहते हैं पोल्यूशन, ये हमारा भी हो गया है। और अगर अब भी नहीं सुधरे तो अगले साल 2000 के पार जाएगा, हम अपनी रिकॉर्ड तोड़ने लगेंगे। नाउ कंपेयर दैट विद अदर सिटीज इन द वर्ल्ड। पेरिस में AQI 23 है, जर्मनी में 4 है, अमेरिका में 52 है और वहां भी मॉडरेट एयर पोल्यूशन है, और जापान में 17 है। ऐसे AQI में नॉर्मल इंसान जीता है। और जनता हम लोग इतने बेशरम है कि हमको कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता, इस चीज से हर चीज नॉर्मली चल रही है। अगर किसी बाकी सिटी में हुआ होता ना ये एक सिविलाइज सोसाइटी में, तो मैं आपको बता रहा हूं कि क्या-क्या हो चुका होता। आप 1500 1000 छोड़ो, 500 AQI पे नेशनल हेल्थ इमरजेंसी डिक्लेयर हो गई होती। सरकार सिटी में इवैक्यूएशन स्टार्ट कर देते, अपने लोगों को बाहर निकालने लगते सिटी से क्योंकि उनके मुताबिक रहने लायक नहीं बचता है वो माहौल। हर कोई मास्क पहन रहा होता, वहां लॉकडाउन लग गया होता और एयर पोल्यूशन देश का सबसे बड़ा मुद्दा बन गया होता। इंडिया में कुछ नहीं हो रहा। अब ये 1500 से 1700 कितना सीरियस है, इसको कॉन्टेक्स्ट के लिए आपको कंपैरिजन बताता हूं। 2014 में एक बार ऐसा हुआ था जब पेरिस में PM 2.5 लेवल चले गए थे ज्यादा, तो वहां पे एक हेल्थ इमरजेंसी डिक्लेयर हुई थी। वहां पे गवर्नमेंट ने फ्री पब्लिक ट्रांसपोर्ट बोल दिया था, लोगों बोलते हैं डीजल गाड़ी मत चलाओ, हमारे पैसे पे आप ट्रैवल करो। PM 2.5 उनका 200 पहुंचा था, उनका कान फट गए थे, और हमारे 1600 पहुंच रही है, हमारे कान पे जू नहीं देंगे। ये डिफरेंस है। और ऐसा नहीं है कि अभी हुआ है एकदम से, ये अचानक से लेवल बढ़ गए। हम इतने ज्यादा डिसेंसिटाइज हो चुके हैं इस चीज से कि जो बाकी देशों के एक्सट्रीम हेल्थ इमरजेंसी लेवल्स ऑफ एयर पोल्यूशन होते हैं ना, वो हमारे नॉर्मल है। और सबसे आयरॉनिक बात पता क्या है कि इतनी खराब हालत के बाद भी प्रॉब्लम एक्सेप्ट करने वाले लोग नहीं बचे। अभी भी अगर आप बता दोगे कि हालत खराब है, रहने लायक नहीं बचा, देश गटर बन गया, तो लोग आपको एंटी नेशनल बोलेंगे गो टू पाकिस्तान, और आपको बता देंगे कि ये तो भाई इंटरनेशनल कॉन्स्पिरेसी का शिकार हो गया है। आदमी तो अब मर रहा है, लॉजिक तो बहुत पहले मर चुका है। अब इसके रीजन बहुत सारे हैं, ऑलरेडी बहुत सारी ऐसी वीडियोस बन चुकी हैं, बहुत सारे ऐसे आर्टिकल, रिसर्च पेपर आ चुके हैं जो बता सकते हैं कि पोल्यूशन का कॉज क्या है। कोई बोलेगा पराली जलना है, इंडस्ट्रियल पोल्यूशन है, व्हीकल पोल्यूशन है, बट आई एम नॉट गोइंग इनटू द व्हाई ऑफ एयर पोल्यूशन, आई एम गोइंग इनटू द व्हाट आफ्टर दिस एंड टिल व्हेन। रीजन क्या है, बहुत सारे ऐसे आर्टिकल है, कुछ मैं डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में डाल दूंगा, पढ़ लेना, समझ लेना। मैं आपको यहाँ ये बताने आया हूं कि एक नॉर्मल इंसान जो इस टाइम पे बाहर अपनी दुकान में जा रहा है, घर में बैठा है, एक बच्चा जो स्कूल जा रहा है, ऐसे माहौल में हर एक इंसान के हेल्थ पर क्या असर पड़ रहा है। और अगर आपको अभी तक समझ में नहीं आ रहा है कि ये कितना खतरनाक है, तो भाई आप दिन की 40 से 50 सिगरेट फूक रहे हो और मुझे उसमें कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, पर नशा भी तो नहीं हो रहा मुझे। एंड कई बार हम लोग क्या होता है कि हम लोग AQI 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 1500 बोल देते हैं। नॉर्मल इंसान को बस नंबर दिखते हैं, पर इतना प्रोलॉन्ग एक्सपोजर, इतने हाई AQI के साथ आपकी बॉडी पर क्या असर कर रहा है, मुझे लगता है कि ये डॉक्टर से समझेंगे तो ज्यादा बेहतर रहेगा। तो मेरे साथ अभी डॉक्टर रवि गुप्ता है, ही इज एन oncologist, he is a cancer specialist. Sir, thank you so much for being here.
Particulate matter 2.5, 10 micrograms per meter squared. Safe limit is 30. Delhi exceeds that by more than 10 times. Just to give context, when there's an increase in these levels, जो mortality है, यानी कि जो हमारा डेथ रेट है, वो 7 से 10% इंक्रीज हो सकता है। क्यों? तो अभी नवंबर 18 को फॉर एग्जांपल दिल्ली का जो पोल्यूशन है, वो इक्विवेलेंट था नियरली अबाउट 50 या 49 to 50 सिगरेट्स के इक्विवेलेंट था। इसके क्या इफेक्ट्स हैं? एक तो इमीडिएट इफेक्ट्स कहते हैं, तो उसमें एस्मा, इरिटेशन, एलर्जीज, ठीक है। अब लॉन्ग टर्म इफेक्ट्स में हार्ट डिजीज, स्ट्रोक के 6 से 7% इंक्रीज हो जाता है रिस्क। स्मोकिंग जो ग्रुप 1 कार्सिनोजन एस्टैब्लिश किया गया है, तो उससे लंग कैंसर के रिस्क बढ़ जाते हैं। लंग कैंसर स्पेशली जो स्मोकिंग से होता है, वो सबसे डेडली फॉर्म ऑफ लंग कैंसर होता है, उसको कहा जाता है स्मॉल सेल लंग कैंसर। जो प्रेग्नेंट वुमन है उनको प्रीमैच्योर बर्थ्स, लो बर्थ वेट, इसके हाई रिस्क हो सकते हैं। ऑल्सो इसके मेंटल हेल्थ इफेक्ट्स भी हो सकते हैं, जैसे डिप्रेशन, एंजाइटी। चलो हम तो भारत में तो लोग यार लंग कैंसर, हार्ट डिजीज, स्ट्रोक।
डॉक्यूमेंटेड है कि कोई अगर डेली इंसान में रह रहा है, उसके जीवन के 12 साल खराब हो जा रहे हैं, वो 12 साल कम जिएगा क्योंकि वो सिर्फ दिल्ली में रह रहा है। उसका इकोनॉमिक कॉस्ट क्या होगा, क्या होना चाहिए, लेट्स नॉट इवन कैलकुलेट। और ये तो चीजें जो डॉक्टर्स ने, साइंटिस्ट ने एस्टिमेट कर ली, पर हर सेकंड पे इतनी गंदी, इतनी ज्यादा प्रदूषण और इतनी टॉक्सिक हवा सूंघने का हमारे लंग्स पे जो असर पड़ रहा है हम एस्टिमेट लगा सकते हैं, पर ओवरऑल बॉडी पे क्या असर पड़ रहा है, उससे हमारी मेंटल हेल्थ कितनी खराब हो रही है, हमारे जेनेटिक लॉस कितना हो रहा है, हमारी पीढ़ियां कितनी बर्बाद हो रही हैं, कितनी सारी ऐसी बीमारियां जो आज से 20 साल आने पे पता लगेंगी हमको। लॉन्ग टर्म इंपैक्ट क्या हो रहा है इसका हमें अंदाजा भी नहीं है। और ये तो नॉर्मल इंसानों के साथ हो रहा है, वो लोग जिनके पास ऑलरेडी प्री एग्जिस्टिंग कंडीशन है, वो लोग जिनको अस्थमा है, जिनको ब्रीदिंग प्रॉब्लम्स है, उनके लिए तो नर्क है भाई ये जगह। छोटे-छोटे बच्चे जिनकी बॉडी भी पूरी तरीके से डेवलप नहीं हुआ है, उनकी वो नाजुक शरीर पर क्या असर कर रहा होगा ये जहर जो सूंघ रहे हैं। अगर यूरोप और अमेरिका से वीडियो देख रहे हो, आप शायद समझ भी नहीं पाओगे हम किस कंडीशन में जी रहे हैं। एक लौती कंट्री जिसने ऐसा पोल्यूशन कभी एक पॉइंट पे फेस किया था, इसका आधा वो है चाइना।
Of being China's most polluted. In fact, by some measures, it is the most polluted city on the planet over that period.
बट चाइना के लोगों ने इतना पोल्यूशन देखा तो कम से कम उनको डेवलपमेंट तो मिला, हमें क्या मिला? जीरो डेवलपमेंट, गंदी हवा, साथ में गंदा पानी और उससे भी ज्यादा गंदी नेता गई। अच्छी, मैंने आपको शायद सुन के बड़ा अजीब लगे, बट मैं इसके लिए नेताओं को ब्लेम नहीं कर सकता क्योंकि अगर मैं कोई नेता होता और मुझे पता है कि मुझे घंटा कुछ काम नहीं करना पड़ेगा, मुझे कोई एयर क्वालिटी नहीं सुधारनी, मुझे कोई जॉब नहीं देनी, मुझे कहीं कोई अकाउंटेबिलिटी नहीं देनी, बस लोगों में हिंदू मुसलमान करवाना है और मैं फिर वोट करके जीत जाऊंगा, तो भाई मैं तो ये करूंगा क्योंकि मेरे लिए तो इजी है। तो नेता तो अपना काम बहुत अच्छी तरीके से कर रहा है क्योंकि वो बिना अकाउंटेबिलिटी के जीत जाता है। हम लोग जनता क्या कर रहे हैं? ये वो पॉइंट कब आया जब हम लोगों ने एज अ सोसाइटी क्लीन एयर को अपना फंडामेंटल राइट समझना छोड़ दिया। जब हमें साफ हवा नहीं मिल रही सूंघने को, तो हम अपने जीवन का सबसे बड़ा मुद्दा क्यों नहीं समझ रहे उस चीज को? क्या फायदा है ऐसी डेवलप्ड सिटी में रहने का जहां पर पीने को साफ पानी नहीं है, सूंघने को साफ हवा नहीं है? ये तो ऐसी भाई बेसिक दो चीजें जो भगवान से मिली है भाई, वही छीन ली गई हमसे। वी आर लिटरली लिविंग इन अ शिट होल। बहुत सारी ऐसी कंट्रीज हैं जिन्होंने वार्निंग इशू कर दी है कि भाई इंडिया में जाओ, ट्रैवल मत करो वहां पे क्योंकि 7 दिन वहां पे रहोगे तुम्हारी हेल्थ कैसी हो जाएगी। और हम तो 7-7 साल रह रहे हैं, हमें फर्क नहीं पड़ता। क्या फायदा ऐसी डेवलपमेंट का, क्या फायदा ऐसी प्रॉपर्टी वैल्यू का जहां पर लेने को सांस नहीं है? हमें हिंदू मुस्लिम करना है। और मैं यहाँ पे कोई आइडियलिज्म इसलिए नहीं दिखा रहा हूं क्योंकि मुझे पता है लोगों को फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा। आप इस बात को मान के बैठो, अगर आप दिल्ली में रह रहे हो तो अगले साल इसी पॉइंट पे सेम आप इसी गंदी हवा में बैठोगे क्योंकि जैसे ही सर्दी जाएगी थोड़ी सी हवा थोड़ी और क्लीन होगी, फिर से जब नेशनल इलेक्शन चुनाव होंगे तब भी लोगों का मुद्दा एयर पोल्यूशन, गंगा साफ, यमुना साफ, ये सब नहीं होगा। लोगों का मुद्दा हिंदू मुसलमान होगा। हिंदू खतरे में, मुस्लिम खतरे में, मंदिर बनवा दो, मस्जिद बनवा दो, क्या फायदा? सांस नहीं ले पाओगे। बहुत लॉजिकल चीज है, मुझे लग रहा है मैं बहुत बड़ी बात बोल रहा हूं यहाँ पे। हंस रहे होगे, कोई विदेश का कोई आदमी देख रहा होगा, समझ में आता होगा कि भाई इनकी कंट्री में ये बोलना कि साफ सांस के लिए पहले लड़ो, वो नेशनल इशू नहीं बन रहा। कमिंग टू पॉलिटिकल एस्पेक्ट ऑफ इट, जितना मेरी लिमिटेड अंडरस्टैंडिंग है तो समझा देता हूं कि दिल्ली में आम आदमी पार्टी की सरकार है, हरियाणा में कांग्रेस, बीजेपी, ये दोनों पार्टी चलती है, नेशनल में बीजेपी की सरकार है। बट अब पॉलिटिक्स एक पॉइंट आता है ना जब नेशनल पार्टी कंसेंसस होना होता है क्योंकि इस टाइम पे जो बीजेपी का नेता है, कांग्रेस का नेता है, आपका नेता है और कोई नॉर्मल सिटीजन है ये तो सबके बच्चे ही हैं। ऐसा तो है नहीं कि भाई जो कोई सांस आ रही है वो आम आदमी पार्टी के घर पे थोड़ी ज्यादा क्लीन आ रही है और बीजेपी वालों का ज्यादा गंदी आ रही है। ये एक ऐसा इशू है जो पॉलिटिकल होना ही नहीं चाहिए यार, बट नहीं बना देते हैं उसको। कितना आयरॉनिक है यार। बाकी देशों की लग्जरी है स्पोर्ट्स कार, रोलेक्स की घड़ी, प्राडा का बैग, हमारे देश में लग्जरी है सांस, पानी, और हम कह रहे हैं विजिबल बनेंगे। Now seriously, just a ranting session. अब इसका सॉल्यूशन क्या है? देखो, we are not expecting anything from politicians. अगर आपको थोड़ा सा भी इस चीज पे फर्क पड़ता है, अपने लिए नहीं तो अपने बच्चों के लिए सोच लो यार, कि आपके जो बच्चे हैं वो खराब सांस ले रहे हो, आपकी उम्र तक जब वो आएंगे ना तो उनको लंग कैंसर तक हो सकता है। उसकी सीधी जिम्मेदारी आप पर है। अगर आप इस बात पे भी सवाल नहीं उठाते हो, क्या कर सकते हो? सरकार को फर्क इस चीज से पड़ता है, आपकी हेल्थ से। अजीब घंटा उनको फर्क पड़ता है, उनको कितना टैक्स रेवेन्यू मिल रहा है उससे। तो पहले तो ये नोशन खत्म करो कि दिल्ली की प्रॉपर्टी रेट बहुत होनी चाहिए। इस टाइम पे मुझे कोई फ्री में कोई फ्लैट देगा मैं नहीं लेना चाहूंगा। पहले तो दिल्ली के प्रॉपर्टी रेट इस बात पे कम होनी चाहिए कि भाई यहाँ पे पॉल्यूशन बहुत ज्यादा है, कोई बिजनेस हब, कोई प्राइम लोकेशन, कोई डेवलपमेंट प्रोस्पेक्ट कुछ नहीं है। अगर आपके पास साफ हवा नहीं है तो इंटरनेशनली बेइज्जती होनी चाहिए हम लोग की अच्छी तरीके से। जैसे पाकिस्तान की बेइज्जती करते हैं हम लोग, क्या यार इनके पास तो खाने को आटा नहीं है, तो हमारे पास सुनने को सांस नहीं है। तो फिर तो मैं कोई रिप्लाई में एंटी नेशनल बोला एक बार तो बताना, और दूर वाले को 4 रुपए की गाली हम लोग देंगे। एंड दूसरी बात, अगर कोई मल्टीनेशनल कंपनी है तो थोड़ी गट्स उठा के ये बोल सके दैट वी आर मूविंग आवर बिजनेसेस आउट ऑफ दिल्ली, क्योंकि यहाँ पर लेने को सांस नहीं है। हम कमाई कर रहे हैं, टैक्स है, लेकिन हमारे एम्प्लॉइज यहाँ पे मर रहे हैं। जहाँ पर आतंकवाद का खतरा होने से लोग सोशल पॉलिटिकल इंस्टेबिलिटी बोलते हैं, यहाँ पर हेल्थ इंस्टेबिलिटी के चक्कर में कंपनीज को मूव कर जाना चाहिए। तब शायद जाके कहीं पे जो दिल्ली के जो नेता होते हैं उनको थोड़ी शर्म आए कि हमारे यहाँ पे लोग इसलिए नहीं आ रहे क्योंकि हम सांस नहीं ले पा रहे हैं अपने यहाँ पे। जब पूरा टैक्स रेवेन्यू का लॉस होगा तब शायद इनको थोड़ा समझ में आए। और तीसरी चीज, आप अपने यहाँ से बॉयकॉट कर सकते हो। कंपनी अगर आप एम्प्लॉई हो, काम कर रहे हो, कहीं पर कर सकते हो, तो अपनी कंपनी को वर्क फ्रॉम होम करेंगे, हम नहीं आएंगे। क्यों? हमें राइट टू हेल्थ जो थ्रेटन हो रहा है हमारा। अपने लोगों से पूछो कि राइट टू हेल्थ के चक्कर में वर्क फ्रॉम होम मान सकते हैं क्या? क्योंकि सही में भाग निकल रहा है, आपकी जान को खतरा है। तो लास्ट वाला मुझे नहीं लगता कि मुझे बोलना पड़ेगा, अपने आप हो जाएगा जब कोई ना कोई कंट्री भागी खड़ी हुई कही कि भाई हम अपनी एमएनसी निकाल रहे हैं यूनिवर्सिटी से, क्योंकि वहां पर हमारे एम्प्लॉइज की जान को खतरा है। और वो सबसे बड़ी बात हो जाती है जब तक इंटरनेशनल शेम आएगी हम पे। हम जब तक न्यूज़ पढ़ते रहते हैं, आता रहता है कि भाई फुल लिस्ट निकलता है कि इतने सारे मिलियनेयर्स हैं जिन्होंने देश छोड़ दिया। कितने सारे लोग होते हैं जो हर साल माइग्रेट कर जाते हैं, इंडिया छोड़ देते हैं। एंड फिर कई सारे लोग आके क्रिटिसाइज करते हैं कि ये तो एंटी नेशनल है, ये तो देश छोड़ दे रहे हैं। आज मैं लोगों से लॉजिकली पूछना चाहूंगा कि अगर तुम्हारे पास पैसा हो, तुम टैक्स दे रहे हो, तुम्हें अच्छे पब्लिक इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर नहीं मिल रहा, तुमको अच्छी सर्विसेज नहीं मिल रही, तुम्हारे यहाँ पे सोशल सिक्योरिटी नहीं है, और फिर तुम्हें पता चले कि तुम अपने बच्चे को जहाँ पे स्कूल दे रहे हो उसकी जान को भी खतरा है, कोई भी लॉजिकल इंसान देश छोड़ना ही चाहेगा। तो उन लोगों पे सवाल उठाओ, लेट्स बी ऑनेस्ट, अगर तुम नहीं जाओगे तुम भी वही करोगे। तो पॉलिटिक्स का मास्क पहनो ना पहनो, नेशनलिज्म का मास्क उतार दो। किसी भी लॉजिकल इंसान के लिए इस टाइम पे सबसे बड़ी चीज है कि वो
that you play sir, I give up.
हमारा ये चेरनोबिल चल रहा है, और वो इंसान जो अपनी फैमिली की जान बचाने के लिए यहाँ से छोड़ के कहीं और रिलोकेट करना चाहता है, तो मैं तो उसको गलत नहीं बोलने वाला। तो अगर आप उसको उठा लो बेवकूफ आप हो, वो नहीं, उससे सवाल मत करो, अपनी सरकार से सवाल करो।
ठीक करने का तरीका क्या है? एक तो व्हीकल एमिशंस या जैसे गाड़ियां हैं, आई थिंक आई नो कि इलेक्ट्रिक कार्स आने लगे हैं, हाइड्रोजन फ्यूल कार्स आने लगे हैं, तो एक तो उससे एयर प्यूरिफायर्स बहुत अच्छा तरीका है। समथिंग सिंपल, घर में पौधा लगा सकते हैं। तो एक बड़ा जो पेड़ है, पेड़ ना पौधा नहीं, पेड़, उससे 10 पाउंड कार्बन साल के कम हो सकते हैं। आई थिंक जैसे क्रॉप बर्निंग, व्हीकल एमिशन, ऑल दिस इंडस्ट्रियल एमिशन, आई थिंक सभी लोग अवेयरनेस बढ़ रही है। तो आई थिंक एयर पोल्यूशन धीरे धीरे कम होगी जैसे जैसे इलेक्ट्रिसिटी पे हमारी एनर्जी रिलायंट हो जाता, एंड जैसे मतलब इंडिया और भी टेक्नोलॉजिकली एडवांस होगा।
अगर आप ये बात से एग्री करते हो तो नीचे कमेंट सेक्शन में #IndiaSOS ये इमरजेंसी के लिए हैशटैग यूज किया जाता है, या कमेंट सेक्शन में लिखो, इस वीडियो को शेयर करके ट्विटर पे लिखो, इंस्टाग्राम पे लिखो, व्हाट्सएप पे शेयर करो, बट अपना तरफ से अपनी आवाज उठाओ, लोगों को बताओ कि हमारे यहाँ जो सिचुएशन है, जो बोलते बोलते सांस फूल रही है, ये नॉर्मल नहीं है और हम इसे नॉर्मल कंसीडर नहीं करेंगे। अगर आपको ये सुन के गुस्सा आ रहा है तो भाई गुस्सा आना चाहिए, क्योंकि अगर आप अपनी फैमिली से प्यार करते हो तो गुस्सा आना चाहिए, वरना बहुत लोगों की आत्मा पहले से मर चुकी है, जिनकी नहीं मरी है उनको कम से कम शेम तो नहीं करेंगे। तो भाई इंडिया SOS करके कमेंट करो, लोगों को बताओ कि हालत खराब है, हालत रहने लायक नहीं है, हम उससे खुश नहीं है, हमें साफ हवा चाहिए, और साफ हवा हमारा अधिकार है, हम ये करेंगे। जय साफ हवा जय पानी, साफ हवा खतरे में है, हिंदू मुसलमान सब खतरे में है, और लोग चुप होना हो, आपके पास जितनी आवाज है आप उठा सकते हो, क्योंकि ये एक नेशनल हेल्थ इमरजेंसी है।
Zeus has left T1. It was announced yesterday that the star top laner who had won 2 world titles with the Org has now joined Hanwha Life Esports. It marks the end of the greatest roster in League of Legends history. But beyond the immediate sadness from fans, there is drama. Rumors have been raging on social media that the entire move has been a mess from start to finish behind the scenes, that neither party wanted, that Zeus' agency are responsible for, and that T1 are far from happy about.
Hey guys, today's episode of Donami is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Fiscally responsible financial geniuses, monetary
Main
magicians, these are the
notification
people who like to
like
say
streamer
and
mode
switch
sa.
their insurance to Progressive and save hundreds. Visit progressive.com today to see if you can save. Okay, now let's get back into today's story.
In a brief post yesterday, T1 announced they were parting ways with Zeus and thanked him for all he had accomplished with them. Minutes later, they then welcomed Doran, formerly of Hanwha Life, as their new top laner. Yes, it's a straight swap between the Org's top laners, and to say this was a shock departure for Zeus would be an understatement. Vega's contract doesn't expire until next year, while Keria, Ona, and Gumyushi have already re-signed. Everyone was expecting the world-winning ZOFGK roster to run it back this year, but the dream is now over, and fans' reactions have ranged from puzzled to furious. Zeus' journey on T1 from promising academy prospect to two-time world champion has been nothing short of incredible. Many fans were first started noticing him on the 2020 LCK talent show LOL the Next, where he quickly impressed Korean veterans and fans alike with not only his raw mechanical skill, but particularly his intelligent team fighting. And it wasn't too long until Zeus was called up to the starting roster for his LCK debut.
It's not bad. Zeus.
Yeah, might be in a little bit of trouble here. He does get Mega now. There's the Gnar back. It's going to get rid of 3 of them for now. See whether he can move fast enough. They're going to bring an extra person as Asterix does go up. In he goes once again. That's the double wall. The sleep comes down. Zeus is unkillable in this game. What the hell was that? Almost the triple kill there as the Empress Divide gets rid of Rich. He flashes on back and he wants to try and take down Faker, but he just doesn't have enough damage. It's a double kill for the Azir in the end, and this may just be the game.
Zeus split time with Canna during spring 2021 and was benched for summer, but became their permanent starting top laner for the 2022 season after Canna's departure. Alongside his now former teammates Ona, Faker, Gumyushi, and Keria, the so-called ZOFGK roster would embark on arguably the most incredible 3 years in league history. In spring 2022, the Org achieved a historic 18-0 record, the first time an LCK team had ever gone undefeated in a split. Zeus recorded the most kills for a
ओए अब यो फर्स्ट वाला पार्ट से भयो सेकेन्ड वाला पार्ट से वो गर्ने पर्यो यार सर सेकेन्ड वाला पार्ट टाइपै गर्नु परेको
top lane of that split and made first All-Pro team. The team went on to win the playoffs and take the LCK Spring title, but the rest of the year was a year of second place. Second to RNG at MSI, second to Gen G in the LCK Summer Finals, and second to DRX in the heartbreaking Worlds Final. But for his first full year with the main roster, it wasn't a bad start for Zeus, who also won LCK Top Lane of the Year. 2023 was a mixed bag. T1 fell once again to Gen G in both the Spring and Summer Playoffs Finals, and MSI was a wash for them, so nobody expected too much from Worlds that year. But of course, this was the year that T1 would write their own fairy tale, knocking out JDG in the semi-finals and sweeping Weibo in the grand finals to win Worlds. With Zeus leading the finals. It wasn't clear before this point that T1 had struck gold with this roster.
कमा सबै भन्छु म अनि इन्टर भयो भने इन्टर फिक्स भयो भने
first half of the year, T1 achieved second in spring and third at design. World
457,
champions began slowly spiraling in summer, barely qualifying for Worlds after a narrow 3-2 victory over KT in the LCK regional finals. As a result, expectations were low for T1 going into Worlds, but the team grew as the tournament went on, and they eventually toppled LPL giants BLG in the grand final to win Worlds once again. And it's hard to understate just how much of an incredible achievement this is. Usually when we look at these recent Worlds victories for T1, we do so through the lens of Faker, how that was his 5th Worlds title and that was 4th in 7 years after his 3rd. Truly impressive stuff that speaks to his consistency and longevity. But it can be easy to overlook what someone like Zeus or Owner have achieved with T1. They've been to Worlds a total of 3 times, made the grand finals every single time, and have won 2 out of 3 of them. That's the kind of win record you'd be happy with your rank game with. Zeus has pulled that off with Worlds titles, and he's still only 20 years of age. And so with all of this, the burning question is, why the hell would Zeus leave? Why is the party over this back-to-back Worlds winning roster, the greatest roster to ever be assembled? Well, although we have nothing official, Mavis co-Young showed what is reporting when he says he was told the story of what happened from Zeus' agent and T1's representative, and it allegedly boiled down to 2 things: how much Zeus should be paid and the duration of his contract. Now, according to Young Jun, T1 said they wanted to give Zeus a 3 + 1 year contract, basically a 4-year contract with an option for 5 years if certain circumstances were met. But apparently Zeus wasn't happy with his teammates being offered more attractive 2-year-long contracts. He asked for a 1 + 1 year contract, which was denied, leading him to not re-sign with T1. And the report paints a picture here of both sides seemingly pointing fingers at each other, with Zeus' agent claiming he gave T1 a deadline to offer him better contract length, a deadline which they missed. T1 representative saying they requested further negotiations by phone, which were delayed and then denied. The whole thing sounds like it went down very quickly. From this angle, it seems to have been an unceremoniously hurried affair for a player who helped the Org return to this new golden era. It's hard to decipher whether this all boiled down to contract length or simply cold, hard cash. There's rumours that HLE offered Zeus a ridiculous amount of money that T1 was simply unable or unwilling to match. And although we might not know exactly what happened behind closed doors here, it is no secret that Zeus isn't over the moon with how the whole thing went down. In an Instagram post, Zeus expressed regret that he couldn't say goodbye properly, that he doesn't feel good in reality, and that he's sorry to the fans who must have been surprised by the move. But he's not finding a lot of sympathy from some fans who are blaming him for dragging contract negotiations out till the last second, which they feel forced T1 into signing Doran as the only available option, and they may have had their eyes on a player like he who signed with Genji. But some fans are already directing their anger at Zeus' agency as the real cause of the breakup between the two parties who may have really wanted this to work. Now, there are unfounded rumours swirling that T1 are furious at Zeus' agency, who had a verbal agreement in place with Zeus before his agency raised the contract price to an extortionate level, and even that T1 are considering legal action here. There's even a rumour that Zeus and Keen's agents worked together to screw over T1 by ignoring T1's inquiries about Keen's free agency status until after he re-signed with Genji in order to force T1's hand during the Zeus contract negotiations. But again, it's important to mention that these are all just rumours, and we'll have to see what comes out officially from either side in the coming days and weeks. But if this was all truly what Zeus wanted and he got offered a lot of money to change teams, can fans blame him? From a competitive standpoint, of course it would make sense to stick with the greatest roster ever assembled and attempt to do the world's three-peat next year, something never achieved in League of Legends history. That's what I want to see, and a lot of fans do too, but maybe Zeus doesn't have anything left to prove. He's been to the top of the mountain already and won the greatest title in the game twice. Perhaps contract length and pay are simply bigger priorities now for a player who has nothing left to prove. And although that might be frustrating to some fans, if it is the case, is Zeus within his right to get that bag and stroll off into the sunset? The real question on everyone's mind is why T1 seemingly weren't able to match what Hammer offered. The rumours are that they were similar amounts of money and both offered the 1 + 1 year contract, but something must not have added up on T1's side of things for Zeus. Hopefully we hear more in the coming days because for many people this whole move doesn't make sense either party on paper. This is particularly true in the case of T1, who are now allegedly facing mass refund requests for the ZOFGK roster merch that they sold to fans in the wake of their latest Worlds win. From a marketing perspective, T1 have built their entire brand around this roster. These 5 players as a unit have been the past, present and future for them. There's even been rumours that if and when Faker does eventually step down, the remaining ZOGK members were going to be the future branding that T1 built. Branding aside, let's talk about whether this move will be a competitive endgame for T1. It's honestly hard to tell, and you could make a solid argument either way. Now on the one hand, Doran takes their head-to-head matchup, and we have seen games where he's definitely slapped Zeus around. But on the other, look what Zeus had achieved. Sure, he and the rest of T1 have underperformed domestically, they've blitzed everyone internationally. There's been an X-factor with this ZOFGK roster at Worlds in recent years. They may start the tournament cold, but when they warm up and begin to click, they look unstoppable. Now you might say that Doran will be able to slot right in, and the team won't lose that magic spark, and sure, that may very well happen. If T1's success comes down to the Org's management style, or Faker's leadership, instilling a sense of calmness and confidence in their younger players, Doran may very well have the ability and pedigree to plug the gap. Let's not forget he's a 3-time LCK champion. But we can't pretend that Zeus was just along for the ride. He has been a monster for T1 in recent years, and arguably the deciding factor in many of their Razor Edge victories that have built up to create this incredible record. 2-time LCK top laner of the year, 3-time LCK first All-Pro team, and World's final MVP. This is not the resume of a journeyman system player whose only role is to facilitate Faker. He's as responsible for their success as the GOAT himself. There are a ton of if, buts, and maybes with this new DOFGK roster. The core of this incredible team is still there, of course, and they still have the greatest players to ever play the game. But we'll soon see just how much of a factor Zeus was in their success, or perhaps the synergy that those 5 players have built. Now, while we wait for those answers, the contract disputes may rage on behind the scenes. If the rumours are to be believed, T1 are not just unhappy with how let Zeus go, they are furious with his agency and considering legal action. Again, that is just a rumour, but it's a hell of a spicy one. If anything official comes out in the coming days or weeks, we shall tell you know.
5026, 4309, 3796.
What's up? When I start the channel, crazy LeBron tells me with his son. Are you gonna make that happen in the football world? What is your favorite one? How do you feel when you hit a million followers across everything? Like, think I'm gonna beat you? What you felt when you sold when I started the channel? Yeah. I knew it was gonna, honestly, I thought you were gonna do like 20, 30 million the first month. When you did 60, I was like, oh my gosh, like
73, 2358, 2335, 2243, 2166, 2100, 2043, 2010, 1968, 4 enter 40.
Huh? 968 comma ne
enter 40
and 40
5 2 5 comma 501, 367, 569, 3261, 3126, 2912, 2736, 2592, 2471, 2447, 2352, 2272, 2203, 2144, 2110, enter 41, 5478, 4705, 4150, 3737, 3417, 3216, 3276, sorry, 167. And the it is 767. Okay. 3417 and 3276. Yeah. 3051, 2869, 2718, 2592, 2567, 2468, 2384, 2313, 2251, enter 42, 5, 7, 5726, 4924, 4347, 3916, 3584, 3433, 3200, 3009, 2852, 2721, 2694, 2591, 2503, 2429, enter 43. मलाई त्यही आफूले भनेको थियो आफूले मिलेर राखेँ
त्यही त
43 पुग्यो होइन
त्यो एक म्यामले बोले जस्तो भएर
5996, 5161, 4560, 4111, 2760, 2760 भने मैले 3760 है त्यो ओके अर्को चाहिँ अब 3760 पछि 3603, 3359, 3160, 2995, 2858, 2830, 2722, 2630, enter 44, 6288, 5 अनि 5417, 4790, 4316, 3951, 3785, 3530, 3321, 3149, 3005, 2974, 2861, enter 455 है 45, 6601, 5691, 5031, 4537, 4154, 3979, 3711, 3492, 3312, 3161, 3127, enter. मैले भनेको सुनेर सिधायो म भन्दिनँ अब है ए आफै हो म भन्दिनँ मान्छे wake up wake up to reality
Wake up to reality.
त्यही भने क्या मान्छेले मैले सँगै wake up to reality.
Is this the reality? Are we sure about it?
Sir, do you want some tea?
What tea?
Shati. Hey.
I'd rather not.
You don't want a shorty?
No, man, I don't want a shorty that's free. I don't want a shorty that I have to work for.
Go and make tea then go.
I don't like tea.
You go and make tea for me then go.
I don't like making tea for others to get. You want tea? You want tea?
Yeah.
You want auntie or just tea?
I want a drink that is named tea.
Okay, so I'm gonna bring water and I'm gonna name it tea. I'm gonna give it to you.
That is conventionally called tea by 99% of the world.
के अरे उ गरौँ न क्याफिन हान न टी भन्दै
कफी नै छैन यार
नि
ओ तोरी ओ तोरी
तोरी लाउ रे
ओ तोरी लाउ रे हजुर कफी किन्ने हो
What? Sure.
Hey, by the way, Hoss means a slot in English.
What?
Apparently.
ओए हस्
Why is
मैले
that?
होइन त्यो ब्रान्डलाई है I was saying alright okay Hoss भनेको थिएँ होइन you apparently searched it up है and then it means some like के भन्छ high level slot रे
ए ब्रान्डनसँग मेसेज गर्ने हैन यसो गर
गर्ने भने अनि I already did and
Look at this map I found.
मेसेज गरेको थिएँ and I did
You mentioned Hindu.
What you felt when I started the channel? Crazy that LeBron's
हाँ इन्डियामा हो नाइस
playing with his son. Are you gonna make that happen in the football world? What is your favorite one? How'd you feel when you hit 1 billion followers across everything? You think I'm gonna beat you?
मिस्टर बिस्ट र के भन्छ क्रिस्टियानो रोनाल्डोको कमेन्ट भिडियो हेऱ्यो हेर न लेजी ल्याड आइम भेरी सेड बिकज यु नट रिड माई कमेन्ट अरे म्याम पाएका म त्यहाँ त्यत्रो बोलेछु मान्छे टाइप गरेर गरेछ यो स्ट्रिमर बाई द वे होइन त नि 1 कमा 2 कमा इन्टर 3 कमा 4 कमा 5 कमा भाइले
स्लिप क्याम्प भएछ नि त
है उसले
Definitely not Amaranth inspired, eh? It will be soon, but not right now. Okay.
रवि सर तिमी सधैँ स्लिप स्ट्रिम चाहियो भन्थ्यो यहाँ स्लिप स्ट्रिम भएको थियो है आएनौ तिमी यहाँ म त्यो डाटा भन्दै थिएँ लङले ल्याइदिएको थियो भन्दा भन्दा आफैले बोलेको सुन्दा सुन्दा आफैले निन्द्रा लाएर सुत्थेँ जम्मा 11 भ्यू यार भएन यार बरु के अरे उस खेलेको भए भ्यालेन्ट खेलेको भए बढी मात्रै
What you felt when you saw when I started the channel? Yeah. I knew it was gonna. Honestly, I thought you were gonna be like 20, 30.
Show me, son. Show me this game. This is your border?
Yeah.
Okay, so what if zoom out a little bit and give me this, okay? So can we just not do like this? Like, how do I drag it here?
There's no dragging.
So I can't I zoom this specific part? Can I only zoom here?
I can zoom. You can zoom anywhere.
So like this? Okay.
No, bro. What do you mean? Move. Move buttons.
Oh, my bad. All right. So can we not just make it like this? 50 part. Or do we have to follow this conventional path?
Of course. Whatever is there is there. You conquer that territory, it's yours now.
Okay, if I conquer this,
So if you want this straight line, right? It's right here. Conquer all.
Okay, so are you trying to conquer this or this first?
No idea. Which one has resources I need at the time?
Okay, so Let's see. What is the speed of the real
Zoom
life
more.
access case?
Zoom more. Zoom more.
There? All right. So, where are your villagers?
Yeah, they are walking the road. Go to the road, brother. Yeah, see they just let me off. Okay, just on first.
Yeah, pause all something. Okay, so what is the speed of game? भन्नु चाहिँ रियल टाइमको कति मिनट हुँदा गेमको एक दिन बित्छ?
No idea. No, don't buy. That gold is very necessary.
So how much troops do you have right now?
I have no troops, no army. I'm building an army. The thing is to build an army.
So your place has mining, iron deposit, and you have clay deposit, and
Every area has that.
so I thought this only has clay deposit. You have iron, so you have to attack them for iron.
No, it's not like
So here you have less iron but more clay, right? So if you want more iron, you have to attack this.
yeah.
So, come on, attack islands.
I don't have troops to attack. What am I attacking with?
Increase the time.
No, it's gonna take a lot of time, brother. I'm just in the first year. I need to be in, I think, third year to attack.
Hard to understand men like women watching how to understand it. No, men watching how to understand men from a yes. I'm playing 600. Yeah. Sex is in every situation. Yeah, I love that. Booty cam है booty. Don't keep it. Oh yeah. Nice body. Nice hair. Good. अब कपी दिस CSV होइन गिभ इट टु जीपीटी एन्ड टेल इट टु के भन्छ एड अ डेसिमल पोइन्ट डिवाइडेड बाई 1000 के एन्ड एड अ डेसिमल पोइन्ट यु अन्डरस्ट्यान्ड मी व्हाट आई मीन राइट
What?
I love every meaning okay, is so basically भन्नु चाहिँ सबैलाई डिभाइड बाई 1000 गरेर अनि लेख्न पर्यो कि बिकज हामीले सबै अरू क्यालकुलेसन चाहिँ 1000 को रेसियोमा गरेका नि त 1000 मा यो चाहिँ लाखमा हो कि पर लाख यु हेभ टु प्ले दिस मच हो कि त्यही भएर यो चाहिँ त्यो छ द्याट्स वाइ गिभ इट अल टु च्याट जीपीटी अनि यो CSV फाइलको सबै डाटा छ नि जुन यो 3000 2900 छ नि यो सबैलाई चाहिँ 1000 ले डिभाइड गरेर डेसिमल पोइन्ट राखेर त्यही भन कि बुझ्यौ नि ready to attack? You are thought to reach.
Sure. 300 is already passed. Wow, so fast. I'm not surprised. Why am I not surprised?
This is basically Minecraft, but you are not mining. You are not crafting. You are making the villagers to that. Others, this is basically Minecraft, but you are not mining or crafting. You are making villagers do it. How do you get more villagers?
Happiness.
Okay, so you build the home. How much deposit you have?
What do you mean how much deposit I
So
have?
can't you send your villagers to other village to work and go on good from there?
I can't send my villagers to other state, brother.
Holy shit, I did not know this. Adrin, exclusive information. Right here. Okay, this is where I like women with less makeup means I like women who looks good, beautiful without makeup. I know, makes sense. That is what
Yes,
we say, na?
agreed.
But there is apparently a twist here, okay? No makeup, makeup. Damn. The plot thickens.
Yeah. I like low makeup. Very low makeup. Just the pop out your contrast.
Damn, I didn't know this.
Fast column and fast row. Fast column and fast row. Yeah. Like a fast row चाहिँ 15 बाट 55 सम्म छ. के अरे?
They will give us as.
That is really that.
This one looks good.
What are you guys even watching? I've been hearing six for so long.
This is all about how to understand
This is
men,
a-
and that's why
This is a YouTube video. So guys, a YouTuber named Ginny Thi. Ginny or something like that.
How many views does it have?
She's famous. She became famous by making a video called "How to Understand Women," right? Where
Also,
she-
Where is the?
This is how to understand men भन्ने video.
No, I'm saying how many views does it have? Where can I see the views?
430,000.
Okay, when was it published?
a few days ago.
9 days ago.
Let's see. That's very viral.
Wow. Everything just leads to that, right?
Okay, the finish भयो. उयो त्यहाँ आउँदैछ. भाइ चाहिँ भन्दैछ.
She is mostly just a friend. What? I can't have sex right now. Huh? Is that
No, I
next
can't pursue her right now.
Ah, okay,
But
serious
when
then.
I can, I will.
If she is a friend who just started being a friend, then most probably I want to pursue her भन्नेवाला हुन्छ. If she is already friend for a long time and you अरू कोही random मान्छेले सोध्यो भने चाहिँ she is just a friend भने उसलाई त थाहा हुँदैन नि त.
Genie
She is
TTY?
just a friend.
Defense.
She's a Twitch streamer.
Twitch has far better streaming than YouTube, के, but नेपालको audience, Indiaको audience is only in YouTube. के.
You can just do it. You can stream in Twitch and then you can put the videos like this.
Multi-stream, yeah.
Yeah, you can do that.
I forgot. Damn, boy, I can do it.
A $10,000 idea.
I go
That's what's it. Fuck that.
What is the lost was mean? Oh shit! Oh,
Jungle
I didn't expect this. You're.
Jungle cat.
What do I do with this?
Angular. Careful.
This may not fat.
Oh yeah. Jangulu, Gapu.
Look at this dude.
Jungle, yeah, you keep up on you when you're playing with your friend, like opposing team, and then you were in the jungle and you won, that's how you.
So this is
Sir,
the thing, this is trash talking video.
Yeah, pretty much.
You watched that Genie TT, whatever it was.
TTY भनेर TT नभनेर यार कस्तो यार TT भन्छ यार.
I got rid of her because it's 10 already. I want to women past 10.
How to understand the woman? I think I need.
You want that? Okay, sure.
Yeah. Where is she from? This girl.
Already.
If I was, if I was the woman, I'd do it.
So when did she divide her?
I had 2 months ago.
Before that, one subscriber and users like us.
Fine, it's a chicken sandwich.
Oh my god. Damn, bro. I thought if someone says,
Oh, bro, don't play my map. I work so hard. I need to.
The answer is not complete, brother.
Thank God it's still in October.
Damn it, I feel like a psychopath watching this.
All right, I didn't know that's the future, Playboy right here.
What do you mean future?
Oh, all right.
के भयो?
He says he's a playboy.
I didn't
Bro,
say
म
it.
स्टोरी हेर्दैछु यार.
Chidori?
Bro, I said something, he misunderstood it. He said something, you misunderstood it. Now it's for his turn.
I use good.
Yeah, nice.
Nice. Alright. Set comparison results.
You
Good song, sir. Good
Yeah.
song.
Bandit Camp.
Who's that? Who that? Who that?
This guy is.
Who
What
that?
is this guy?
यो गेमको नाम के हो?
What?
यो.
What? I play?
Sharing it, sir.
Manor Lords.
के?
Manor Lords.
Man or Lords?
Manor Lords.
But still on
केमा छ?
Steam, of course. Epic Games, I guess, too.
Epic better. I go Epic Games.
स्पिडमा चाहिँ नगर है.
के रे? नाम?
यही सिजनमा बस्छ भने सिजन चेन्ज हो यसबाट. Okay, month. Manor Lords, yeah. Where's the space, brother? Where's the space? And manor? What the hell? You don't know spelling of manor? Not manure. Manor.
Manor.
It's easy.
This?
It's all about wording.
Nah. M-A-O-R. What is that?
Mayor.
Manor. Manor. Manor.
Spelling one, spelling.
M-A-N-N-E-R is
Manor भने तिम्रो ओए.
Manor.
Okay, manor.
Manor. Yeah.
Breaking story. So new reporter literally has no information. I like that.
All right, you got $20. Nice. I didn't expect.
Bro, what the fuck? It's a paid game.
What do you mean? Of course I bought it.
Yeah, you bought it. I believe it, bitch.
Me buying something? What's our piracy for, brother? What is our piracy
The
for?
fuck?
I still have the one I install on my PC. If you got a pen drive, I can give it to you, and it's
Pen
safe.
drive, sir. Pen drive, sir.
What's a pen drive?
Or I can straight take it to the website I downloaded it from. Not FitGol. FitGol has, I think, an old version. Files here. 1337.x. त्योबाट नि हुन्छ
छैन.
Let's go to Dodi. मैले डोडीमा चाहिँ हेरेको छैन है. डोडीमा छ कि छैन हेरौँ त.
डाउनलोड नखिच है, अहिले एकैछिन मेरो. LRODS.
Wait. No, त्यहाँ टाढा गएको. Yeah, it's a
This.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, never download pirate. है ना? Pirating is bad. Do not pirate.
Yeah, absolutely bad, sir. It is the
Do not
worst
pirate.
ever. Never
Do
pirate.
not
By the way,
pirate.
the site's name is
What did he?
This is the link. But do not pirate. This is only for educational purposes to see whether that works or not. Never pirate.
Great.
Do not pirate. I am not gonna download it. I just searching
It is
for.
just here just so that anybody that I know people right here have
Yes.
curiosity, so you
Just see where it can be downloaded from. Don't download it. Pay authentically, है ना?
Of course.
Pay and buy. Do not pirate games. यो हो. रुक एकछिन है.
यहाँबाट गऱ्यो भने धेरै झन्झट छ ब्रदर. म अर्को साइट भन्छु. यहाँ टर्न एड आउँछ. Really? You want to do it?
Yeah.
Then day uploads.
No, this.
Day up. Second.
This.
Torrent second.
This.
Yeah. Bro, he ruined my day. He's using uTorrent.
Let the commoners do what they do, sir.
Let the commoners do what they do. And you consider yourself a computer engineer. Open source. Open source.
What the fuck do you want me to do?
Skipped the workshop last time. Actually, you did too.
No, I'm an open source guy. I've shifted to open source.
Alright.
Yes. So what the fuck is problem with this then?
This shit is virus. I went to the official site of uTorrent. I downloaded uTorrent. Others, could you continue? What happened?
Yeah, he got the virus installed here apparently. So yeah.
uTorrent is the virus.
Yeah.
It got so many ads. It got so many. Oh my god.
Oh my.
Sir, where the fuck is it?
So yeah. What do you mean free download? Of course.
Boys and girls, never.
No.
Never pirate.
Free download link.
That is the download.
Do not
link.
pirate.
That is the download link.
They can see it.
This too. Cross it. Click here to download. Yeah. Now it works.
What is even the name of the torrent?
Huh?
Yeah. That's how you do it. But really, 40 GB game like 4 GB ma compress haane. I like this. 10% compress haane. 90% compress haane.
I see. May not be updated. To fix this issue, you can use the rendering of result.
Sorry, update हो त्यो त. Don't know. No के no. अहिले रिसोर्स छ. मलाई अलि त्यो स्कार्स छ.
Scars छैन, scares.
मैले 8 चोटी यो गेममा हानिसके हैन. हरेक चोटी हारिसु के. मान्छेलाई खान पुगेन. कोले के ह सबजना अनह्याप्पी छ मसँग. ब्यान्डिट आहा चोरे ह भागे ह.
So it's just like real life.
प्रिमियर हान्दै हो क्या केटा हो तिमीहरूले?
फर्स्ट मलाई कस्तो खेल्न मन लागेको
सही हो. यार मलाई डाउनलोड गर्ने मन छैन यार छोड्दै deleted. Do not download anything. Do not pirate. Me not pirate download.
My bad.
Welcome to the high seas.
Not long. Oh.
Dance monkey.
Yeah, I got it, boy.
Yeah, boy.
I made it work finally.
Yeah, boy.
Computer engineer. Computer. KUMPUTER.
Yeah, engine को नियर बसेर बसेको मान्छेहरू के मान्छे
KUMPUTER. Computer engineer. I need someone to raid me यार कसैले raid गरौँ न यार. They will know how funny I am. के.
Right.
I'm funny, right?
Right, of course. Yeah.
What is he even talking about?
Raid के RAID raid. Stream मा raid हान्छ नि हैन. Twitch मा YouTube मा RAID. You understand?
We are not speaking the same language.
10 out of 10.
आयुष के हो यार मेरो गोल्ड घट्यो त यार फिर्ता आउँछ त गोल्डै घट्यो $5 हुँदो थियो केमा खर्च गरिदियो त हैन गोल्ड यस्तो चाहिन्छ यार यहाँ
केमा खर्च गरेर
कोही थाहा छैन मलाई तिमीहरू के
हेर्दै थिच्यो हैन
कागज it happens.
This GPT analyzing taking so much time. कति रे म्यान अर लट्स यसमा किन्दिम क्या यार म्या मतलबै भएन
के किन्दिम कि क्या हो मतलबै भएन
अब $20 त रहेछ अनि
Bro,
व्हाट $20 त रहेछ अदर्स जस्ट 20
2 lakhs.
all right what can we say
Yeah.
I'm too poor man
Too broke, man.
I'm realizing the difference here you know if you just had a pen drive I could just no need to spend $20 at all.
Yeah, I don't have pen drive sadly.
Oh shit 2 lakh damn others what's the use
Up 2 lakh, yeah. Yeah, true. Yeah.
Oh, what am I supposed to say yaar? Come on.
2 lakh.
के जे पनि हुन्छ 2 लाख
2 लाख खान्छौ तिम्रो म्यान प्याकाहरू
Hash map जस्तै हो क्या everything को answer is hash map होइन now everything को answer is 2 lakh.
यो गेम हारि नि भयो यार सबले डुअलिस्टले खान
What the hell, you're already in whatever that is?
ब्रो यो च्याट जीपीटीले के रे उसको डाटालाई चाहिँ डिभाइड गरेर भ्याउन भन्दा अगाडि गर्छ होला यार जम्मा एउटा सीएसपी फाइल दिएको छु डिभाइड बाइ 1000 गरेर दिए भन्दाखेरि पनि एनालाइजिङ 2 मिनेटदेखि
ब्रो प्रिमियम किन के जस्ट $5 $20 पनि हैन
के प्रिमियम
च्याट जीपीटी
हैन $20 हो यार
ओ शिट 500 त लास्ट मैले चेक गर्दाखेरि
20 हो अहिले 5 थिएन
वाउ
त्यो पनि च्याट जीपीटी प्लस हो प्रिमियम भन्दैन त्यसलाई युट्युब प्रिमियम त छँदैछ अब
others I never had YouTube Premium
What is YouTube Premium?
What is your what is
ब्रो म 50 रुपियाँ पर मन्थमा चलाइरहेको युट्युब प्रिमियम आई एम नट स्पेन्डिङ $2
what
फर
is
युट्युब
premium?
प्रिमियम
Premium what? Premium what?
केही भएन यही भनिदेऊ न तिमीले त्यो दिदी हो भनेर रिप्लाई गर्यो अनि तिम्रो त्यो दिदी चाहिँ सिङ्गिङ पार्टनर हो जस्तो लाग्यो भनेर रिप्लाई गरे मैले तिमीलाई त्यही ब्रो यहाँ आएर ओए ओए नट यु दिस गाइ
Okay, okay.
हेर यसले 66% एब्जर्भ गर्छ यसले 100% यसले ऊ रिजेनेरेसन 50 सम्म हुन्छ सुरुमा 25 हुन्छ अनि फेरि 25 हुन्छ अनि फेरि 25 हुन्छ टोटल 75 सिल्ड हो के यो दियो भन्दा यो सस्तो छ मेरो त्यो डाटा एनालाइज भनेजसम्म यो गर्छु एन्ड देन द्याट वर्क
And the mommy's down here right now, and I don't know why.
Oh, 4K! Oh, 4K, 4K! Bawal 4K. You saw it? त्यो taking out my net in front of Reina was bad, but त्यो बाहेक अरू चाहिँ राम्रै थियो यस्तरी हो क्या एन्ट्री दिने ब्याग आउँदै आउँदैन अरे पैंचो जाएंगे बी पे आ जाओ मैचे करेंगे बी पे अरे बी पे आप पैंचो
Language isn't even Hindi anymore.
It's Punjabi के language.
What?
लुकेर बसी त नेड खायो
Why?
Two people on me. अरे भैन के लंट 100 damage raise.
Sir, I don't want to see that yet. You know what I mean? Too much. Just yet.
One enemy remaining. Go.
मैं आगे नहीं और पहले पैंचो को पहले पैंचो अरे पहल दिया बे अरे बोलो ना पैंचो तो कोई भी नहीं बोलते यार कंटेंट ही नहीं मिलता है
घरबेडी चप्पल लिएर आउँछ तेरे को बेचो कराएर आउँछ
यहाँ हेर न 25 that is so much shield के तर 75 shield भनेको अति हो के 1000 राख्नुपर्छ यसको प्राइस
तर आज अविरलले मलाई ठग्यो यार
तिमी एग्री न हान्देऊ न तिम्रो वेबसाइटमा हो नराख्देऊ उसको नयाँ कन्ट्र्याक्ट उ गरे
तर के यार मलाई त साह्रै नै के अरे त्यो गलिबल बनायो के मलाई
You are extremely gullible, sir.
He doesn't. I don't.
Heaven.
Empathy.
Yeah, go near.
Empathy is an interesting concept.
Bro,
What does empathy mean? Others? Empathy means the ability to put yourself in another's shoes.
Oh, yes. Tu pencho de isle ne de.
Right?
Ah, pen chodo.
He's lucky. The Barbie.
चार किल करे. की बात है? मैले 5 जना मध्ये 4 जना मारे के and 5 people could not kill 1 people and we lost the round.
You are welcome.
मैं 4 किल किए भाई तुम एक नहीं कर पाए एक पैर चोद एक
Daddy's gonna hold it.
Stephen of the up and I forgot.
Stephen up that little up.
Oh! 45 oh man.
Why do I have this again? What? This? Why do I have this ring?
Why do I?
Why the fuck did you smoke our own entrance? हमको ही असर पड़ता है भाई वो ठीक है यहाँ स्मोक करने की जरूरत क्या थी
असर पड़ता है Don't smoke in the entrance, sir. No smoking zone.
अरे गांड में डाल लेना अगर चॉइस है तो ठीक है अगर टीम पे हेल्पफुल होना है तो अच्छे से डाल ले
है ना lots of catches है ना जेटा तीन खेल्छ फ्ल्यास यस्तो आएन भने आफ्नै टिम जम्मै फ्ल्यास हुन्छ कि मोस्ट अफ द टाइम के यसो परबाट हान्नु पर्छ होइन अनि त्यो बेला बाङ्गो भने त्यो भिराउट भयो भने आफ्नो टिम फ्ल्यास हुन्छ पुरा खान्छ होइन त्यो फ्ल्यास सेकेन्ड पारी हुन्थ्यो त्यो
अच्छा
हामीले चाहिँ अब नन स्टप फ्ल्यास आइरहेको होइन झ्याउ
हारी नहीं भैया यार यो मैच आदर्श because my team is ass.
All right, I told you his dialogue was ass.
That's okay.
ग्रुप त भएको डाटालाई डिभाइड बाइ 1000 गरेर दियो भन्दाखेरि मलाई नम्पाइ र पाण्डा भनेर पाइथनको फाइल दिइरायो
ठीक छ त
First time?
AFK गयो एउटा टिममा It's a 4v5 now.
Nice. Yeah, welcome to the Prime Riot Games experience. Vanguard see the funny. What do you?
थोड़ा धीरे एंट्री करो भाई वहाँ वो ट्रैप लगाता है तुम अटक जाते हो थोड़ा वेट करो तोड़ो ट्रैप उसके बाद चले जाओ ना भाई जल्दी क्या है 1 घंटा लगेगा मैच खत्म होने में 10 मिनट ज्यादा लग जाएंगे क्या ही होगा क्या बात
बस कर चुनबिनु
किधर जा रहा है साइट में एंट्री दिलाना
अरे रुक ले भाई वहाँ ट्रैप होता है ना तो मैं भी अटक जाता हूँ तो थोड़ी देर वेट करके जाएंगे ना क्यों जल्दी जाना
क्यों अपने गांड को डेंजर में डालना तेरा किनले बब्बाल गाली दिन्छ यार के अरे
पता चल गया यहाँ आगे ट्रैप है तो वेट करो
मैले के अरे आशुतोष र मेरो झगडा भइरहेको थियो होइन झारो मेरो अनि हामी त्यहाँ घुम्न गएको थियो के अनि नाइट स्टे गरिरहेको थियो ओमेकले चलायो होइन ओमेकलेमा इन्डियनहरू आए मैले अनि तिम आपको क्या गाली आती है
ब्रो कहाँबाट हाने त्यसले
त्यसपछि आशुतोषलाई यसो क्यामेरा देखायो अनि गाली गर्न थाल्यो त्यहाँबाट
Nice.
I am the highest killer, but no.
I know mom is not
here right now, and we don't know why.
We feel what it feels inside.
30 seconds left. Standing. 10 seconds left.
We don't need the lyrics. Right now, we don't know. Oh, wait.
I mean, you can replay the same song because if it is the same copyright, then it won't be an issue. But for a copyright, भन्ने हुन्छ मलाई.
एउटा हो बजाइरहेको.
त्यसो भए के भन्नु? Bro, why is my ping fluctuating to 100? Everyone is using internet. Yeah, everyone is using internet from mine. That's why it is fluctuating. Understandable. Have a great day.
Even time छ भनेर तिमीहरु सिधै
ल कस्तो नसकेको यार मैले. Yeah, I have mentally given up on this game after the third round because team AFK and they don't do kills.
Cannot surrender in this game.
5 rounds, yeah. तर यस्तो हो के त्यो लिगमा रुका यो राउन्ड एउटा राउन्ड खेल्छु भने यस्तो के लिगमा चाहिँ कमब्याक गर्न अलि गाह्रो हुन्छ नि त. यहाँ राउन्ड बाई राउन्ड हो नि त. अनि इच राउन्ड लगभग अब अलि राम्रोसित खेल्यो भने यु क्यान विन के. त्यही भएर अलि सरेन्डर गर्न खासै मान्दैनन् कि. लिगमा स्नोबल जस्तो हुँदैन यहाँ. अब आदर्श तिमीले भ्याइसकेपछि एआई इन्टिग्रेट भइसक्यो होइन. त्यो पछि मैले फेरि एडिट गर्नुपर्छ. तिमीले भ्याएकोमा मैले एडिट गर्नुपर्छ. सो जस्ट वेटिङ अन यु है.
प्रिमियम सक्यो. अब सीएसआर र एड अन को
सीएसआर हार्ड कोड गर्दियौ. एड अन चाहिँ अब त्यो डिस्प्ले गर्छ त्यसको नाम मात्रै डिस्प्ले गरिदिने.
जुन एड अनहरु भएको छ नि अलरेडी
त्यो मात्रै डिस्प्ले
छ. खास एड अन किन डिस्प्ले गर्नु पर्छ
हैन. युजरले चाहिँ मलाई यो र यो एड अन जस्तै हुन पर्यो भने तर त्यो बाहेक अरु पनि त एड अन इन्क्लुडेड हुन सक्छ नि त पोलिसीमा.
पोलिसीमा भएको एड अनहरु
यदि
सेकेन्ड केमा थियो रे यो पोलिसीले एप हैन पब्लिक पोलिसी एड अन पोलिसी हैन. यस हैन पोलिसी एड अन भनेको बनाएको थियो हैन तिमीले. सर तिमीले पोलिसी एड अन्सलाई चेन्ज गरेर हैनौ नि.
पोलिसी अंडरस्कोर एड अन अंडरस्कोर कस्ट
एड अन्स नेम्स कस्ट मात्र छ.
त्यही हो.
अनि मलाई पोलिसी र एड अनको चाहियो के.
पोलिसी र एड अन छ त. पोलिसी अंडरस्कोर एड अन छ होला.
अनि त्यो तिमीले फिक्स गरेर छैनौ. त्यो ट्रिपल आई आईआईआई एबीसीडी छ त्यसमा पनि.
त्यो 4 वटा लाइन त चेन्ज गरिदिउँ
ब्रो. 4 वटा लाइन
दैट फक. त्यो वाला मैले चेन्ज गरे थिए तर पुश पुल गर्दाखेरि बिग्रिएको थियो. आई विल फिक्स इट देन. रुक अब
फिनिश द गामे
हमें
मै मर्छु के. मेरो अगाडि मेरो साथी छ त्यो मर्दैन मै पछाडिको मर्छु. के भन्ने यार. ल आदर्श I'll do it right now then.
Fine, I'll do it myself.
Spike down A. One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
4 hours मा हैन. ले स्टार्ट गरेर त्यत्रो आइम गर्नु.
यो हैन. I'll update this है त राइट नाउ. न पुश गर्दिन म तिमीलाई के रे डिस्कर्डमा पठाउँछु. यो जस्ट के फेरि मैले पुश गरे हैन अरु केही चीज तिमीले सबै गर के.
पहिलोचोटि यस्तो राम्रो रन चल्यो है यहाँ. 69% 71% ह्याप्पिनेस छ. मैले अहिलेसम्म ट्याक्स पनि लेखेन के. ट्याक्स लिँदै छ.
घट्न बाँकी नै रहेछ. ट्याक्स 1% लिदिउ न सुरुमा.
ट्याक्स त सिधै 10 हो सर. ब्रो 73 what happened? महिना चेन्ज भयो.
I want to create this game instead of playing it. Too much to ask.
I know mom is not here right now.
यहाँ लेफ्ट पे छिपा है देख ले.
At your Discord.
Huh?
Discord.
Look, doing it. I'll say I'm updating it. I'll send it in Discord.
Go, go, go. Last player standing. Spike down B.
So what is K-pop? That is your Brave browser. That's your Brave browser. I scared you. Wait. Nice.
I ascended. I ascended.
Just to fall down.
Are you sure you're not drunk?
He might be drunk on game.
Local host के त local host चलिरहेको रहेछ यहाँ
यसको हेर
सुन्दै हो म हेर्छु
Nice portal.
ओके मैले पज गरेछु ये म्यान लोड्स सब यही हो ग्राफिक यही हो सब सेम
आवर्समा हैन यसले स्टार्ट
गरेर कन्फिगर हान्यो सबै
कन्ट्रोल हान्यो
Due to some technical error, I could not get the reply about you from my comment. Here by म त्यहाँ यही भ्या 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 गर्दै बोलेर बसेको थिएँ त्यति बेला तैँले मेरो आवाज सुनिनस् त्यही भएर हो म निलाइसकेको थिएँ अलमोस्ट त्यति बेला त्यति हो अरू केही होइन लाइफ ठिक चलिरहेछ तेरो भन् के छ हालखबर
एक्सक्युजेस के भन्छ नि लाइक एक्सक्युज बनाउनु भयो
What do you mean? No excuses. I cannot control the game. Only thing I control is myself.
चल भी चल दे चल
That looks
so
so
weak mentality
I want to listen listen के त के भो के सुन्छस् तल भन्
That is pretty true.
yes 10 videos
के सुन्नु भन् भाइ
So weak.
read from high त नि hi lazy lad I am very sad because you know
Oh my god, views 14.
अनि त्यसपछि 1,2, yes अहिले
Hero number 1. Who is hero number 1?
भाइ हो
Oh, that should be a subscriber number 1.
CSR के बढ़ता है अरे ये
लोग रैंडम देना करो फैंटम किसके नहीं जाते लोग फैंटम है
त्यो उसले होइन भन्ने के थियो आएन त्यो होइन क्या रो रो त्यो वान पिस त्यसले त भाउ 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 भाउ
Who is One Piece?
One Piece
Who is One Piece and what is there? Only one.
I have to wait for my shield to regenerate. After it has successfully regenerated, I then push.
Game, but I am also playing a game and I'm also in a thing and I'm also on another.
Ah, that here, up, one more heaven.
This thing, this stuff.
Omen heaven.
This thing, and
Omen heaven.
This thing, and then I can do the study thing, but the study thing is not the thing anymore because in this thing, we don't study thing. That's why we need to do thing like we get thing.
Yeah, be careful. Yeah, they're Omen.
Welcome to reality.
भाई मेरा 2 बार ऐसे गया भाई तू एक बार का क्या चिंता लेता है भाई गिव इंस्ट्रक्शन ऑफ माइन एज रेगुलर कस्टमर इन इंट्रोडक्सन अफ माइन यो मेरो भाइ हो सधैँ लाइभ स्ट्रिममा आउँछ मैले च्याट इग्नोर गरेको बेलामा 3 कन्करेन्ट भ्युअर छ च्याट पढिरहेको बेलामा कोही पनि हुँदैन भ्युअर नाइस के भयो
म त्यो भन्नु खोजिरहेन के
ब्रो वेट यो रिजन शिल्ड के क्या बबाल छ है के भन्दाखेरि मैले एक राउन्ड होइन 25 मात्रै ड्यामेज खाएँ भने अर्को राउन्डको लागि मसँग 50 हुन्छ क्या 25 अनि फेरि रिजन 25 दिस इज ओभर पावर्ड रिजन शिल्ड म कसम सबैले यही किन्छ यार अब थाहा पाएपछि बिकज
Overpowered, he said.
I did not say I'm not bad good. Again, I'm very good. वाह नाइस राम्रो खेलिरहेको यार जित्न थाल्यो अब त्यही भएर सरेन्डर नगरेको 1-5 थियो अहिले 5-7 भयो वेयर विनिङ यसमा स्नोबल हुन्छ बट द स्नोबल इफेक्टिभ इज लोअर के बिकज त्यो गन एउटा लकी हेडसट लाग्ने बित्तिकै त्यो मान्छे मरिहाल्यो होइन सेरिफ लियो 800कोले 3000को लाई लकी हेडसट चाहिँ त्यो गयो त्यसको गन उठायो त्यो भयो अब लकमै एममा डिपेन्ड गर्छ एन्ड इफ यु जस्ट स्टार्ट अन विनिङ 111 छ भने तिमीले जित्न थालिसकेपछि तिम्रो पैसा स्नो पाइल हुन थाल्छ उनीहरूले सेभ गर्नुपर्छ 1-2 राउन्ड जसै हार्छ अनि त्यसपछि अलि तिनीहरूको मेन्टल खराब हुन्छ त्यो हो कि तिम्रो त्यो जितेको त्यो गोल्डको त्यो तिम्रो इफेक्ट जुन स्ट्याक भएर बस्छ नि यसमा हुँदैन नि त एकचोटि मरिसकेपछि सबै गयो नि त
हाम्रो एक्कासी हुन्छ त्यो कन्फिडेन्स एक्कासी झर्नु एक्कासी बढ्छ हुन्छ होइन अनि एकैछिनमा झन् हामीले डुब्नै खान्छ
प्लान्टिङ
मेन्टल पावर इज व्हाट नीडेड
साइकोलोजिकल स्नोबल हुन्छ त्यो कति दुइटा
ब्रो 30 ब्रिच
अहिलेसम्म यस्तो टिम हुन्छ होइन झुकेर हानेपछि कम्प्लिटली डोमिनेट
अनि एउटा कुरा थाहा होइन तिम्रो नराम्रो टिम छ भने तिमीले राम्रो खेल्न थाल्यो भने टिमले नि राम्रो खेलिदिन्छ कि फेरि यसमा यतिकै अपोनेन्ट डराउँछ क्या मैले मारे पनि मेरो टिमसँग एउटा आइदिन्छ उसको एम सेक भइदिन्छ क्या
योदेखि चाहिँ मलाई यो खेल्न भन्दा नि सिएसको खेल्न मन लाग्छ
सिएसको यसमा एम जति हार्ड हुन्छ नि होइन यसमा झन् बढी हुन्छ कि
यसमा वान टच स्किल हो कि होइन
त्यसमा र यसमा गनको मेकानिजम सेम हो तर यसको बुलेट स्प्रेड अनि रनिङको इनएक्युरेसी यसमा कम छ त्यसमा बढी छ कि ब्यार यसरी तान्नुपर्छ
हान्न कस्तो फर्स्टको बुलेट ठाउँमा लाग्छ एकदमै
फेरि मुभ गरिरह्यो भने फर्स्ट सर्ट एक्युरेसी नै हुँदैन कि फेरि मुभ गरिरह्यो भने फर्स्ट सर्ट एक्युरेसी हुँदैन तर मुभ गरिरह्यो भने फर्स्ट सर्ट एक्युरेसी हुन्छ अनि त्यसपछि फेरि जान थाल्छ
It's so
This is way better than Manor.
First punk.
96 breach and 66 Reyna. Reyna didn't heal from me.
This to GQ hands.
So minimum. If I'm it's going to be
मेरो नि 8 त फर्स्ट पङ्क 4 हो 6 हो 4 हो कति रिक्वायर र्याम
4 GB
but that's actually even I can run that
मलाई हैन यस्तो बिल्डर उहरु मन पर्छ हैन बट एकदम टाइम कन्ज्युमिङ लाग्छ अनि मैले डिलिट गरिदिन्छु के भन्छ एउटा कुन गेम थियो भन्दाखेरि यु स्टार्ट फ्रम सेलिङ लेमन स्ट्यान्ड एन्ड देन यु बाई बैंक एन्ड देन यु बाई गर्दै गर्दै त्योहरु छ नि हैन and you go to Mars and त्यो फेरि अति एक्स्ट्रा भ्यागेन्ट भइदिन्छ के भन्न खोजेको रियल लाइफसँग आउट अफ टच भइदिन्छ यस्तो रिस उठ्छ
ब्रो प्ले ओएनआई अक्सिजन नट इन्क्लुडेड तिमीले जे कम्प्लेन गर्यो त्यसको ठ्याक्कै अपोजिट छ ल
130 छ 130 रेज 130 रेज 52 ब्रिच
साइन्स थियो ओन्ली साइन्स
हैन भन्न खोजेको अब सुन है त्यो हैन के भन्छ के थियो भन्दाखेरि यु सेल लेमनेड हैन देन यु बाई अ चकलेट स्ट्यान्ड देन यु बाई सरी हट डग स्ट्यान्डबाट यु ओपन अ रेस्टुरेन्टबाट ब्याङ्कबाट यु बाई माइन्स एन्ड देन अर्थ एन्ड देन यु गो टु मुन एन्ड स्टार्ट सेलिङ थिङ्स टु मुन कुकी क्लिकर जस्तै के नट यु अन्डरस्ट्यान्ड कुकी क्लिकर हैन दैट हैन भन्नु खोजेको
सेम शिट एभ्रीवेयर
तर भन्नु खोजेको
मतलब कि एस्केलेट म्यासिभली एस्केलेट हुन्छ
त्यही त नि के सुरुमा रियल जस्तै हुन्छ नि ख्या पुग्दिन्छ मलाई चाहिँ मन पर्छ त्यही रियल त्यही यही अनुसार जानु नि के भन्छ सेम प्लेनमा एक्सपोनेन्शियली ग्रो गरेको मन पर्दैन कि मलाई
ब्रो प्ले अक्सिजन नट इन्क्लुडेड प्लिज
फ्री हो कि पेड
फ्री हो
पेड अफ कोर्स
फ्री इफ यु डाउनलोड इट
डोडी रिपैक
free yeah come on what are you talking about
of course every game is free
what is the best free game that you have played
me the best free game I have played
free game RDR2
no RDR2 come on the best free game I have played there was this game back in the day
should be League of Legends sir but I know I hate League the best free game that ever
the best free game I ever played in laptop or mobile in mobile was PUBG In laptop, the best free game in laptop I ever played.
मेरो फर्स्ट टाइम आउँदा फर्स्टमा आइडिया हाल्यो होइन धुवा आउन थाल्यो
धुवा देख्छ
सफ्टवेयरको यस्तो राम्रो ग्राफिक्समा चल्दो रहेछ भनेर आई वाज फाइनली सेटिस्फाइड कि एक्चुअली
मैले प्रोटोटाइप 2 खेल्दाखेरि यो पीसीमा प्रोटोटाइप 2 चल्दाखेरि आई फेल्ट द सेम which is back in the day, brother.
Back in the day, you were a different person.
Back in the day, this PC used to run the top of the line thing.
Oh, back in the day, all right.
Yeah.
Back in the day, games required no RAM.
Paper. Hell yeah. Still, baby, don't you cry. That up the lip, stiffen that up a little. Little lady, I told you that is gonna hold you through the night. I know mom is not here right now, and we don't know why. We feel inside. I think I'm messages as for the saga.
You talk to your employer?
Yeah, I've already. He has not responded. I have texted him. I haven't obviously called him. But did I do?
30 seconds left.
Blind हानेर यार.
Did I do? Did you do?
happens.
Did.
I really want. I have a feeling that you, I don't know, he's been doubting for ages, ONI, but you will absolutely love ONI. If what he said is true just now about the complaining thing, then you'll love ONI.
Yes, so I want the progression to be quick, होइन तर I don't want it to be exponentially fucked up.
It's such mind-blowing, such mind-consuming, such a thing.
I love games that are difficult, eh?
So difficult. No, it's all about logic. It's all about rationality.
I love like puzzle खेला. ए तिमीले Portal खेलाछौ?
No.
Portal 2 खेलाछौ?
No. Never even heard
What
of
are
it.
you guys like?
Do you want to play Portal 2? Free मा मतलब Steam मै छ Portal 2.
I played like twice
हैन
already.
Steam मै छ के मसँग.
Sure होला त नि.
त्यो पेड छैन तर भन्न खोजेको हिमालय आइडी माग्यो भने Steam आइडी दिन्छ नि खेल्ने भने चाहिँ Portal 2.
You guys haven't played Portal and you guys call yourself gamers, eh?
You have not played Stardew Valley.
I have seen Stardew.
I have played Stardew Valley.
हैन के हैन
You haven't खेला छैन मान्छे.
के खेले हैन रे?
Portal खेला यार.
Okay, what is the के भन्छ free के भन्छ best free game according to you guys?
By the way, I just want you to look at ONI, YouTube, any.
Okay,
Just-
I will
just a
look
quick
into
one.
it.
I want you
I'll
to
look
watch
into
it.
it. भन्न तिम्रो ल्यापटपमा के ल्यापटप फोन जे भन्यो ओभरअल what do you think is the best free game के?
Best experience I had or best free game?
Best free game which you have played के?
Best free
Experience भन्दा नि
Pirated works or not?
no.
No
Free
pirate-
free
no,
नै के?
no pirates.
Free the game should be
Pirates
free
are
हैन?
League pirated हो यार. Okay, free game
Portal the pirate हो
Huh?
यार.
League है यार.
League all right. Lamu, Apex and you?
I would say Stardew Valley, but Stardew Valley is paid. I would say Dave the Diver, but Dave the Diver is paid.
Too rich, sir. Too rich.
Oh, wait, what do you mean? I'm Papa. I can't. I'm not a pie. Oh.
COC.
No, not COC. I was not that into COC.
CR.
COC is not that good के? Honestly, free मा the experience
Back in the day, COC was the beast, brother.
CR is one of the best games Supercell has ever developed.
म भनौँ Fortnite.
Supercell has ever developed.
Yeah. My thinking मा best free game is Fortnite.
Best free game.
Because the amount of things you can get for actually free, no pay नगरिकन, the amount of skins you get, the amount of experience you get, collaboration, याउ सबै everything include गरे Fortnite is the peak free game.
त्यस्तो free game मात्र हेर्ने हो भने WoW is the best one.
World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
मैले खेलेको हुनु पर्यो नि
त्यही
त.
त
मैले खेलेको फ्री गेममा चाहिँ अब जुन गेमले नै फ्रीमा दिन्छ नि सामानहरू, फोर्टनाइटले कति सामान फ्रीमा देखायो के त्यसै गरेर.
I can't really say what's the best free game because I always pirated.
We live in the land of pirates.
हजुर हेलमेट ए डिकी लगाइन्छ र यहाँ छ भित्रै छ आन्टी
हामी जहिले दिनु
Spike down A. Last player standing. One
You streamer on town? You streamer on town?
Hello. I will show you the. Yeah.
I will show them what I can become.
अरे मर जाएगा.
Let him show them what he can become.
एकछिन रुक एकछिन रुक.
ल
म चाहिँ खेल्न गइरहनु. I will show them what I can become.
30 seconds left.
म उसको हेरेछु. यस्तो गर्छ हान्छ अनि फेरि हान्छ हेरेन. गेम सकिरहेको रहेछ.
10 seconds left.
He was so excited to play again. Let him play next game.
This guy did.
मैले के भन्दै थिएँ आदेश हेर्दैछ यो मान्छे मर्छ होइन अनि त्योपछि अर्को ग्राउन्ड हुँदैन मान्छे खेल्न पाउँदैन रिजन सिट लाग्यो है
ल
Okay, so this is where I have reached. Where is the thing? VDRSH. How much? How much?
How much for what in? 10.
I get now you're playing the guy.
एउटा अझै हाने मैले
के लान्यो
हेज हाने उनीहरू
त्यो टप लागेर नाइस रे खेला के अब अर्को राउन्ड नि खेला भने
ओके नाइस
Thank you for your generosity.
Okay, next step what I need to do is I need to get CSR.
CSR you are going to hardcore.
Yeah, that's what I was about to do. Answer. Actually, my keywords are the company number and CSR.
यो सुरु भाइ कम्पनी नाम चाहिँ त्यो पोलिसीको आधारमा होइन कम्पनी कुन पर्छ कम्पनी वानको पोलिसिजहरू कम्पनी टूको पोलिसीहरू यो पोलिसीहरूमा त्यही चाहियो भने त्यही छ हारियो
Too good at the game I completely lose it. Esto win garcha ki haina. You know ki sum of all positive numbers is a negative number.
Yeah, -21. Okay, 1/12.
That is incorrect, but yes, that is true. Matlab ki that is a true myth that people have.
This game is bullshit. I'm not never playing it again. I'm playing it tomorrow.
That's how every games are on the hands for every multiplayer games. मलाई like League यस्तो nostalgic लाग्छ कि किन हो I just love this game for no reason.
Why do I?
This game is toxic. This game is addicting. This game has very unbalanced champions, but still, I love it.
The love of my life, Reggie. Alright, this is getting out of hand.
Anyway. Maybe I should challenge Faker, you know?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Maybe that should be the next.
मलाई ONI को भिडियो हेर्दिन्छु
Maybe that's your calling.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe that's the next logical
You
step.
telling me to watch ONI, हैन?
Yeah, just please watch ONI how it works. It's a pixel game.
Oxygen not included.
Oxygen not included.
Graphics aren't what makes a game good, by the way. Keep that in mind.
Just watch any playthrough. He's watching ONI for dummies.
That's good.
I like
In the
this
very
one.
first Sonic game, there's a level called Labyrinth Zone.
The
It has
worst
this
guide
mechanic
to
where you
oxygen
have
not
to
included.
sometimes go underwater, and in order to stay underwater, you needed to find air bubbles so that you would drown. But if you stay underwater
What
too long,
speed
you'll
are
find
you
air bubbles.
watching
This
in?
music starts
Alright,
playing,
2
a
speed
countdown
is
timer
good enough.
Oxygen not included is that moment, but it never
I
stops.
normally watch, nowadays I watch in 1.5.
Oxygen Not Included is a management-style survival game where survival is optional and the management style is an OSHA war crime. You are tasked with keeping a colony of quasi-human duplicants alive long enough to cause a time paradox capable of creating DLC, but that's a story for later. Each member of your colony possesses the average IQ of a hospital's newborn infant ward, and just like newborns, if we don't help them eat and go to the bathroom, they will make a mess and die. Horribly. So why do we put ourselves through this? Why play a game so obtuse and opposed to our success? Simple. You shouldn't. This game is ridiculous. It will slowly invade your headspace until you don't even question why it's 3 a.m. and you're looking at a spreadsheet titled Counterflow Heat Exchange. But for some, that's the appeal. And if a game with mechanical depth on par with the Marianas Trench appeals to you, then this may be one of the cutest and most rewarding games you will ever play.
I already like boy. It's when it said 3 a.m. looking at a hit chart. I liked it then.
Each game starts with you choosing which asteroid to begin your inevitable colony collapse on. Each planet.
Alright. I think there's a new religion in town.
To Chernobyl's uniform nuclear reactor. I'd highly recommend sticking with the default Terra asteroid for your first playthrough, but hey, you do you. After generating your new stress headache level, you get to pick your dupes. What are dupes exactly? Basically, a species of unpaid interns. And just like unpaid interns, we want them motivated to do a good job. And how do we do that? Interest and morale. You can re-roll your first 3 dupes to have at least 1 guaranteed interest. These are skills that they like learning, give a small morale bonus to as you progress through their skill tree. So why does all this matter? Because while you could theoretically build a dupe that's good at everything, that means they'd be too smart for their own good. They know they were underpaid and probably going to die. This leads to unnecessary stress. If our unpaid interns get too stressed, they stop working and fall back on unhealthy habits. Some of these habits include vomiting, property destruction, and deadliest of all, binge eating. There's something special about losing a playthrough because Liam slept next to someone who snored and then ate all the colony's food rations strictly out of spite. Personally, I always roll at least a digger and a researcher. The third one is usually construction, ranching, or farming, depending on my game plan going in. You can also assign them some nifty hats based on their profession. As for the traits, positives are nice to have, but not mandatory. But I would recommend re-rolling based on some of the more dangerous negative traits like bottomless stomach, narcoleptic, and slow learner. Don't spend too much time in maxing your starters. You get options to add new dupes to your future mass grave site every few days. So, now that we're finally in-game, what exactly are we managing? Oxygen, materials, really basic stuff. But the main things you want to worry about when first starting out are air, water, and food. So, on to the big question. Is the oxygen not included? Kind of. You get some, and some awful food, but honestly, that's the least of your problems. For now, you know what isn't included? Toilets. Unless you want these dupes waiting around in a shallow pool of piss, you better build some and fast. So start digging, find a water supply, and hollow out a nice little bathroom, preferably away from the water supply. Germs are a thing in this game, and you don't want to be mixing toilet water and drinking water. After that, build some beds, and boom, basic colony. So what now? Now we just deal with problems as they come up. Now, that oxygen is not going to last forever, so how do we make more? I'll help your dupes know. Guess we need a research station. Okay, but that needs power. Time to build a big hamster wheel and a very safe-looking battery. Welcome to the game loop. All problems have solutions, and those solutions require power and resources. Figuring out how to fuel the solution to your problem is what it's all about. So, with all that in mind, there's just 3 rules for success and oxygen not included. Rule number 1, the bathrooms must flow. Number 2, your dupes will take any opportunity to trap themselves when you aren't looking.
Oh my god, stop, bro, I'm stuck.
Number 3, heat is both your greatest enemy and most powerful resource. There's also a rule 0 for this game. You can't
यसमा हामीले जियोथर्मल एनर्जी सब फर्म अफ एनर्जी जुन तिमीले पढ्यौ नि आदर्श स्कुलमा किताबमा पढे एनिथिङ जो तिमीले हामीले पढेको छौँ नि सुनेको हौँ नि सब युज हुन्छ ल every form of energy.
This game has a lot of plants, and they are the easiest source of early game nourishment. Mealwood is a very versatile and unfussy plant. Sure, the food made from it is basically those bug bars from Snowpiercer, but it'll get you through the early game. Plants that produce better food generally require very specific environments.
Every time I see the game, I see any game, slowly I get the itch to create a game instead of.
They usually also serve some kind of utility function. They can also be evolved via environment or diet. For example, hatches. Hatches eat rock and poop coal. This is a great way to get your coal generators online pretty early on. They can also be evolved via diet to be better at excreting coal or even refined materials, or they can be forcibly evolved.
एक नाइट यस्तो हो थियो कि आदर्श म एक दिन अक्सिजन नट इन्क्लुडेड खेलिरहेको थिएँ होइन रातिको 3 बजे
Typical time, yeah.
अनि त्यति बेला अभिरल पनि म डिस्कर्ड आउँथ्यो रहेछ त्यसरी डिस्कर्डमा देखाए अक्सिजन नट इन्क्लुडेड प्ले गरिरह भनेर अभिरल अन आएछ मलाई देखेछ अक्सिजन नट इन्क्लुडेड पहिलोचोटि देख्यो 5 मिनेट हाँस्यो रे अनि सुत्यो रे
and shine bugs stress out everyone who's trying to sleep, which is why we relocate them to the afterlife. Finally, good food is a great way to boost your dupe's morale, so at some point you're going to want to dedicate a chef to your colony. Managing food production requirements for your plantations and ranches is a never-ending balancing act, the key component to achieving this game's true end goal. But in order to master this, first we're going to have to get you HVAC certified. Gas, liquid, and solid. Almost everything in this game exists in one of those
यो
three
तिमीले
states, and
कम्प्लिट
just like
गर्न सक्यो भने तिमी प्रो मान्छौ के म त्यो अटोमेसनमा
Socks, knowing how to transition.
So automations,
This game has a freezing, melting, and boiling point. Don't look at those other properties; those are for nerds. So, like two proctophiliacs on a date, let's start with gas.
I am
In
some.
case you haven't noticed yet, there's a lot more than just oxygen here. That black creeping cloud at the bottom of your base.
सब त्यो डिफ्रेन्ट कलर देख्यो नि ग्यासको कलरहरु
That cloud is only going to grow.
अनि ग्यास पनि जुनको वेट बढी हुन्छ त्यो माथि हुन्छ जुनको वेट कम हुन्छ त्यो तल यो कार्बन डाइअक्साइड कालो
So now it's just a problem for later. And besides, just because it's unbreathable doesn't mean it's useless. CO2 can be used to make soda pop, sustain a slickster ranch, or even launch rockets. Almost all gases in this game have multiple uses. So how do we take full advantage of this? Welcome to HVAC certification. Gas pumps can be used to move gas from one location to another, like storage or the vast, uncaring void of space. Or turn a room to a perfect vacuum. Just make sure that when you're dealing with hot gases, like say 500 degrees Celsius hydrogen spewing out of a vent, you make it something a little bit more heat resistant than copper. Just because a building is solid doesn't mean it can't become a liquid. Here's a free tip regarding gases. Chlorine. While exposing your dude's eyes to bleach miasma is stressful for them, it's well worth it. Why? Because it kills germs. And while you could use it to clear up slime lung or gamer girl body odor, that's not its most powerful use. The objective best way to stretch your water supply is to vacuum out a room and replace its atmosphere with chlorine so you can run your toilet system through it. That's right. We're on Man vs. Wild.
By the way,
Bro, this is so complicated. I love it. Others?
Very
This is
awesome.
so complicated. I love it.
It's very nice.
No, there is no single
यो
word that
यसले
is
दिमाग
excluded.
खराब
This game
भएको
is
म दिमाग
factory
खराब भएर
constructed.
छोडेको
Regardless of
मैले
treatment facility. Did
I'll do it in stream.
I mention this game has a fully functional programming system built into it to allow you to fully automate almost any task. Speaking of fun,
Alright,
everyone
I
has a
think I
set of
should
3D
make a
sensors and analyzers.
5-minute
Aside from
video
wasting
guide for
modern technologies
dummies.
require liquid inputs and outputs, their bathrooms,
Guide
farms,
for
and most
dummies,
importantly,
yeah.
cooling systems. Now, let's talk about
Okay, Deepak, here's a task for you.
By the way,
just
others,
about every machine in
you
this
said
game uses
that
some amount of heat, which gets dispersed into our core
LOL
industry
is
environment. If you
a
start noticing the
wet
vibration
dream
cycle,
for
thermocraft is
what?
not far behind. It isn't noticeable right away,
Wait,
but just like our planet, it's only
for
going to get
nerds.
Welcome to the end game. The
LOL,
best summary I can give
ONI
is
is on next level.
push it somewhere else. As our colony scales, we need to
For
figure out some way
nerds
to deal
who
with our
have
output. But how?
friends, it is the next level.
This thing
The
is
steam turbine.
we can
Every
compete
input
with each
yields equal or
other
lesser
in
output,
our
and
own
visually, it
world
takes the heat
based
and
on
produces
development.
sweet watts. Well, it takes in steam. This means the best
How
way for
far
us to
you
do
have
that our food
survived,
is as much as
how
possible
you know
dumped
your
into the water where
automation
we feel the
looks.
steam and eaten by
Every
turbine.
idea
Mine
is
a thermal
possible.
water tuner, a device that removes heat from liquid and disperses it into the surrounding environment, and we can build ourselves a cooling loop. Fun fact, polluted water freezes at -20 as opposed to regular water, which freezes at 0. We can run this through our thermal aqua tuner plus steam turbine combo to use it to cool down the oxygen in our base. Now I can see the gears turning in some of your minds. That's right, our AC is made possible by Lindsay's diarrhea.
Deepak,
This is the only way we can
download
ensure that our
Portal
colony does not
2
experience
right
a
now.
bulb event. It's also how we can accomplish some truly insane feats of
Yeah,
production later on. Now, armed with this entirely useless engineering degree, you should be able to fumble your way through a first playthrough. Don't worry about making things look nice. There's always going to be a more efficient way to solve
Others,
problems. But
continue,
you just
what's
run
this
whatever
with
solutions
him?
you come up with. That's half the fun. So,
Yeah,
good luck
I'm
out there.
doing the
Maybe
work
you can
right
first.
now.
I have played you for a fool. Did you think that simply going to space and constructing a monument is enough to beat this game? Oh, you poor sexy moron. No. If you want to earn the respect of hyperfixated weirs of the
And then
internet,
we
you have to
play
go
it like
even
on
further
Minecraft.
and on. You have to become infinitely self-sustaining. So how do you do that? Through a complicated balancing act involving geysers, plants, critters, and resource recycling. Or we can break through zero. Welcome to the wonderful world of
We
overcomplicated
form
games.
our
I cannot stress enough how
alliances,
absolutely
we
bonkers
form
some
our
of these are.
stuff,
Some, like
we
self-powered
have
oxygen machines,
with
aka
us,
spawns, can be built on
and
Nvidia will help make your project way easier. But some of the more ambitious projects, like sour gas boilers, require lots of late game materials and a ton of planning. I won't go into the math behind it, but by pushing the game's thermal mechanics to their absolute limits, you can convert materials into other materials at such a high efficiency that we refer to as a resource positive effect. The fact that the game lets you get away with this feels absolutely incredible. I'll cover two of my favorite.
Here's a proposal, eh? First of all, do you know any screen recording softwares which take less than 50% of my memory?
I know,
OBS.
it takes 0%.
No, OBS does not take 50% of your memory. It takes 50% of your CPU.
Yeah, I don't. I want my resources.
By the way, others. By the way, others.
I just need the most lightweight possible screen recording
I'm
system.
thinking, is it possible to increase your RAM?
I know,
RAM
too,
increase
sir.
or
Okay,
like
so
CPU ne
so
better.
okay, you got the system. What are you planning to do, Avana?
Here's the plan he proposed, eh? Basically, Minecraft would be guys, eh?
Yeah, my suggestion, no. Do you have another laptop at home?
No.
नत्र तिम्रो यसबाट एचडिएमआई आउट लिएर यो बाई 500,000 को एउटा के भन्छ उस
500,000
सर 500 हामीले 5 दिन खाजा खाइएन भने जोगाउन सकिन्छ के सो लिसन इट्स फन टु जोक अराउन्ड बट के भन्छ इफ वी रियली निड टु डु समथिङ 500,000 इज आवर एब्सोल्युट लिमिट
I can save 500,000 for next month for that next month.
Okay, so basically त्यो and then you run that input into another laptop and you record in that.
Okay, so I need
यसमा के
another
पनि
laptop.
प्रब्लम
That means त्यो त 500,000 मा आउँदैन होला. I'm gonna use this.
you can use it.
And I won't be here though.
Take
He
it.
doesn't use it.
Take it.
You know why? Because we needed it for the Ethernet before, but
You don't need a mouse pad.
No.
यो मान्छे हुनुहुन्छ
Others, the thing is, we used the previous laptop only for the 5 gigas internet.
Yeah.
Now we got Ethernet.
So my plan is हैन त्यहाँको उस निकाल्छु के अरे एसडिडी निकाल्छु I'm gonna make it my
Wait,
external
I have an
SSD.
HDMI at home.
Yeah, you need के भन्छ क्याप्चर कार्ड अल्सो के भन्नु खोजेको मेरो ल्यापटपमा एचडिएमआई केबल जोडेर तिम्रो ल्यापटपमा एचडिएमआई केबल जोडेर यसको आउटले त्यहाँ इन लिँदैन के सो यु निड टु टेक इन फ्रम के भन्छ क्याप्चर कार्ड चाहिँ एलगाटोको बेस्ट क्वालिटी महँगो अरू सस्तोमा पनि पाइन्छ
कतिमा पाइन्छ? Actually, I want to test this then. I'll get OBS in next, हैन? And I'll get okay. Prism nonsense already हुनुपर्छ.
OBS यो normal
By the
OBS
way,
is one of the
why do you want
lightest
to
okay.
stream?
हजुर.
Why do you want to record?
Not OBS then
I want to record something that I play so that I can put it up.
What do you play?
I play stuff that runs on my PC.
Oh, you want to be like him?
No, I don't want to stream like him.
You just want to upload what you play.
I want to record, I want to edit, and I want to play. First,
Alright.
I actually wanted to learn MANIM, I know.
What is MANIM?
Mathematical animation software.
Okay.
Okay, so HDMI capture card को price it's around के भन्छ 1000 to 2000.
Okay, keep that in bay. I actually wanted to make this the type go educational animation videos type of stuff, but I need to learn MANIM first.
What I want to do is होइन के भन्छ हामीले वाछ्या cringe content भनिन्छ नि but that actually sells. I want to use that के
That actually sells.
हजुरलाई रुकाइ सिरियस है
Cringe content like targeted to kids.
यही मान्छेले cringe content हेर्छ मैले हेर्छु त्यो
Okay, Brandon. Skip it all over. Get boom screaming.
Ah.
Blow off the door.
त्यो त्यति त के भन्छ आफ्नो मनले नि दिँदैन बनाउन पागल हुन्छ
Welcome to the ultimate brain rot test. Today you will answer 20 questions to determine if you're cooked. Remember to comment your final score, and here we go. Question 1. Starting very easy. What is this viral toilet called?
What is this viral toilet?
That is the Gb toilet. Question 2. Who rizzed up level 10 guy at Libby Dunn?
What the what?
That was my idol baby Gronk. Question 3. Fill in the blank.
What the?
Fuck.
Sigma.
Sigma.
Question 4. Who do you stick your yacht out for?
The homies.
Only for the Rizzler. Question 5. What is it called when you beat it for so long you start hallucinating?
Gooning.
That's gooning. My favorite pastime. Question 6. Very recent. What famous YouTuber is 2 steps ahead?
Think of it.
Nico Gado Avocado.
That's Nico
Yeah.
Question 7 through 10. Name that streamer.
Kai Senat अरु कोही पनि चिन्दिनँ मैले
त्यो
Kai
yeah, Senat.
यो देखा हो लिगको
I
स्ट्रिमर हो
know who that is. That guy is.
टाइलर वान हो क्या यो
त्यो त Tyler one हो त्यो 9 को हो त्यो.
If you got them all, you're probably on Twitch too much. Question 11. Who is this viral internet sensation from 2021?
Shannon is so good.
Okay, so basically this video has 252,000 के भन्छ views.
It's a brain rot content and stuff like
This
that.
हैन अर्को चाहिँ
Yeah.
All right, boys, you ready to hop on the game for some Minecraft?
As ready as I'll ever be, Donald.
Bet, hopping onto the server now. Jesus, what even is this spawn?
Damn, what's wrong with the spawn, Donald?
It's all snow and shit. It's like Siberia up in here.
Hold on, hopping on now.
How do I join the server? First of all, you gotta get onto the game and not the launcher, Joe.
Oh, okay, got it. I was just putting my skin onto the game.
Bet it ain't as good as the skin I got in here.
Yeah, I ain't so sure about that
Well,
one.
what the hell, Barry scared the shit out of me.
Hey, it's
Okay, this है guess the amount of views
I'm pretty sure this is massive views.
285,000
Okay, not as massive as I thought.
Okay है अनि अर्को चाहिँ के भन्छ this
Be ugly or be homeless. Be ugly or be homeless.
People do?
Give up social media or eat only pizzas for the rest of your life. Marry your sister or
यस्तो हो के would you rather भन्ने एउटा वेबसाइट छ हैन अनि त्यसलाई नै ल्याएर भिडियोमा कन्भर्ट गरे हागे
त्यो त like understood like who भने
be the center.
Do people अनि truth and dare type of चिजहरु पनि हुन्छ.
Of the attention. Would you rather be invisible or read minds? Never play football or never play basketball.
never play basketball
Both, why not?
Subscribe to the channel or like this video. Oh yeah, man.
none
Save your mother from drowning or play GTA 6 early.
Fuck even with that question.
53-47
Those are streamers.
ए मामु भन्नुस् हेलो भन्नु के थाहा
आदर्श अहिले त्यो पास गरेर
हजुर
पास गरिदेऊ न
ल ल
डन्डी
स्टिक
ए वेट है वेट
काउले तरकारी र बन्दा तरकारी अनि भात खाइयो त्यही
सेतो धुवा
काउली बन्दा तरकारी र भात हिजो बेलुका बनाएको दाल बाँकी थियो त्यही दाल अनि त्यसपछि चाहिँ हिजो बेलुकाको रको भातलाई चाहिँ भुटेर अन्डासँग अलिकति
बटर कहाँ राख्यो तिमीले आदर्श एडमिनले दिएको थियो नि तिमीलाई
ए यार एडिनको
अलिकति ल थियो आज नि पकायौँ भात हिजोको नि अलिकति भुटेर खायौँ भात भ्याइयो आज भात रखाइन त्यही हो तिमीहरूले जति उ गरे पनि मम्मीले पत्याउनुहुन्न के अरे
द्याट इज द फन पार्ट के सी वोन्ट बिलिभ भनेर थाहा भएको छ यस्तो भन्नुपर्ने हो कि अझ के अरे आज ठुलो खसी मात्र खाइयो भोलि चाहिँ अझै ठुलो खसी खान्छ
No haircut for 1 year or can't play games for 1 year.
No haircut for 1 year.
Or?
No games for 1 year.
Easy.
Never shower again or never brush your teeth again.
A very versatile and fussy plant. Sure, food made from these basic plants are plants that produce better food generally require very specific environments to grow in. Mealwood is always there for you. This game
Alright, got the thing, now we got the thing, right?
of the internet, you have to go even further beyond. You have to become infinitely.
We got the thing, we got the thing.
Rate until it leaves the planet, but it doesn't start burning its fuel until it's in orbit. So, by running steam rockets on continuous short-distance trips, we get them to emit mass quantities of steam for almost nothing. This gets us more water than we put into it in the form of steam, making us not only water positive, but thanks to the army of steam turbines on the side of the chimney, energy positive as well. My second favorite build is basically just a human rights violation, which can best be summed up as my dupes work hard, so I forcibly vacation them in a hotel with a 1-star rating. But what's so special about this hotel, you ask? Well, let me tell you. Each room comes with 3 things: a toilet, a busted mini fridge, and a manual generator. You know what isn't included? Oxygen. Why? Because we're using gas. When a dupe starts to suffocate, they will see out the nearest oxygen tile and gas them, and they will receive the same amount of oxygen as they normally do, but they recover faster than their oxygen
That's the
consumption.
only things that I need to do.
So we just include a tiny little vent that passes through the minimal amount of oxygen that is required to gas. Oh, did I mention the food is rotten? On top of being on the constant brink of asphyxiation, we're giving them food poisoning. This means that our dupe's vacation consists of running on a hamster wheel, eating rancid food, throwing up, and then gassing. You may think that's cruel. Well, you're right, but what are vomit and diarrhea if not just future drinkable water? This is an energy, oxygen, and
I
water
think
positive process.
this
I love
game
this game.
that he's starting to like
Included is insane. You
we
probably
3 can
shouldn't.
compete.
I see.
Become more creative with botany fluids than Andre Serrano. However, if you love creative problem solving and have a desire to launch on data and turn into orbit, you won't find a better game out there. A final
So
note, this game
goddamn
has
good.
support.
It's so
Everything from
goddamn
upgrades to
mind-blowing. It's so
improvements to
goddamn
They're also
frustrating.
constantly updating and improving this game several years post-launch and have even integrated some of the more popular mods into the core game. They're great. Now, I've only covered a small fraction of what the base game truly has to offer, so if you have any interest in actually learning to play the game, I'd highly recommend checking out channels like Francis
I've
John,
not
Pokhara,
seen
and Tony
Portal. Let me
Manson. They're
search
the game and
Portal
fantastic
over
players and tutorials. If you made it this far, thank you so much for
What
watching.
is Portal?
Portal 2 is a puzzle game, is what it is. Story-driven puzzle game. It's pretty nice. Anyway, you're hurting Adrin for drawing because you have time and money. I quit!
Alright, others.
What?
Portal 2.
You are hurting artists by drawing because you have time and money to draw. What the fuck even is he saying?
के त्यही हो स्क्यामर
I'm PewDiePie go haters, I guess. I don't know. What was that?
Wow, others. 340,000 reviews with overwhelming positive. This is a gem right here.
के
Portal.
Yeah.
So what do you think of ONI?
First things first.
If I start playing, I'm gonna fuck up
Stream.
my education, so I'm gonna only play it in stream.
Alright, good. I would rather you not play Manlords and do ONI.
Alright.
I'd rather not do any.
Right now, yeah.
Good for you, brother. Good for you.
Brother, just sleep.
I'd rather just sleep. And honestly, true, yeah. Honestly,
Ooh,
best.
goddamn. Wish we would meet another night, baby.
Wish we would have met on another night, baby. Maybe then I would never let you leave me. Ooh, goddamn. I wish we would have met on another night, baby. Maybe then I would never let you leave me.
You're my pumpkin, pumpkin. Hello, honey bunny. You're my something, something. Hello, honey bunny.
So today we're going to talk about regen shields, the newest thing that Riot has added to
Niceness, Baron.
Are they any good? Are they
Baron
worth it?
sexuality,
Where
come
should we
on.
buy them? That's hopefully some of the things I'm going to answer at least, in part today, because it's my surprise, but we already have our first pro game with regen shields. It was this game, Red versus Global Esports, straight away as soon as this kind of patch came out. They had regen shields, and we'll take a look at the pistol around here where you can see that we have bought a regen shield, and that is the first thing that we need to talk about, because of course a regen shield costs 650 credits. Well, A pistol round, you start with 800, so you can buy a regen shield on a pistol round, right? It means that you want.
Wait, Regent Shield pistol round में buy गर्न मिल्छ. Regent Shield pistol round में buy गर्न मिल्छ. So 25 damage खाए. Normally pistol round में त अलिकति damage खाइन्छ, recover गरिन्छ, अलिकति damage खाइन्छ. सुरुमै हेडसट खाएर मरिन्न नि त. Damage खाए recover गर्यो, फेरि 25 आउँछ. Damage खाए recover गर्यो, फेरि 25 आउँछ. Damage खाए फेरि recover. Bro, Regent Shield is broken.
किन 25 मा हाल्नु
के थाहा?
के गर्छ त्यसले लाइक जति
यस्तो नर्मली के हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि दुईटा शिल्ड थियो हैन, एउटा फुल शिल्ड र हाफ शिल्ड हैन. हाफ शिल्ड भनेको चाहिँ 50 हो, 25 हैन. 25 that cost 400 credits हैन कि 600 600 credits है. I think so. No 400 credits.
Either way some amount
400 credits मा दे. अनि शिल्ड को काम के भन्दाखेरि it absorbs 66% of the damage you are taking. So 100 health मा चाहिँ 66% शिल्ड ले खान्छ, बाकी तिमीले खान्छौ हैन. फुल शिल्ड भनेको चाहिँ 50 शिल्ड भयो हैन, 1000 credits है. अब 650 credits मा एउटा रिजन शिल्ड भन्ने निकालेको छ. That is just 20 shield, 25 shield हैन, but it absorbs 100% of the damage. है? अनि तिमीले ड्यामेज खायौ, you didn't die, तिम्रो अलिकति हेल्थ घट्यो, अनि त्यसपछि you fall back. एकछिनपछि फेरि तिम्रो 25 शिल्ड रिजन हुन्छ हैन. फेरि ड्यामेज खायौ, फेरि पछाडी आयो, फेरि 25 रिजन हुन्छ हैन. So total you get 75 shield के for 650 credits के.
That's pretty good. It's pretty good. So the previous thing that you guys were talking about, shield, that is not technically shield, no, it's just damage reduction.
Yeah, damage reduction जस्तै हो. But this shield is reason shield and it absorbs 100%. अरूले 66% reason उ गर्छ के, absorb गर्छ के.
So this is what the real shield is.
अब मान example है, normally त त्यो 75 सबै चाहिँदैन हैन. 75 एक राउन्डमा तिमीले 650 खर्च गरेपछि 75 शिल्ड आउँछ हैन, नर्मली चाहिँदैन. मानम तिमीले ड्यामेज गर्यो हैन, अपोनेन्टलाई तिमीले अलिकति ड्यामेज खायो है, अनि त्यसपछि फेरि रिजन भयो, राउन्ड भ्यायो है. तिमीसँग नेक्स्ट राउन्डमा हेल्थ त रिकभर हुन्छ, शिल्ड रिकभर नहुने. 25 शिल्ड त्यो रकरै हुन्छ, अनि अझै ब्याङ्कमा फेरि अझै 25 शिल्ड हुन्छ. सो बेसिकली यु हेभ 150 शिल्ड टोटल के. र अघिल्लो राउन्ड बाइ गरे अब त्यो 66% एब्जर्ब गरेर फेरि अलिकति रक बाइ गरम किन यो त इट्स ब्रोकन बेसिकली. Basically, if I gave you flash instead of 1, 2 flash.
Flash is not a good example, but okay, I understand.
Okay, so let me say.
Barrier भन न, straight up barrier छ त.
I have never used barrier.
Heal हुन्छ ल.
Yeah, but still के भन्छ example को लागि let's say तिमीले चाहिँ Azir चुज गर्यो भने you will have 2 turrets instead of 1.
Azir doesn't have turrets.
If you choose Azir, तिम्रो defensive turrets you will have 2 defensive turrets side by side instead of 1 जस्तो के.
So एउटा champion choose गर्यो भने
एउटा champion मा त हैन सबैमा मिल्छ, but still buying the shield के. If there is a thing that you can buy which is better than okay, ward free छ हैन, हैन ward free छ. Okay, shield portion 50 gold को.
बस सस्तोमा बर्ड्स अटेन्ड टाइमले आइरहनु टाइप.
ओए कुकी र शिल्ड फरक छ. ए शिल्ड पोर्सन र कुकी
मैले बुझे के सर, you don't make an example out of anything.
But if your teammate drops you a gun as well, what that means is you can do what Global Esports have done here, where you have essentially a raid boss. And I think particularly for attacking pistol rounds, you're going to see a lot of this, where our duelist player here has both a regen shield and a ghost support for them. And if we just play this round forward and kind of talk about the theory of it, I think that this will become a very, very popular idea on a pistol round. Because you'll see in this instance, the Jet takes some damage there from the killjoy, but it's going to get the regen, right? And this is the thing. You get 25 shield, right, from the regen shield, and then you get a pool of 50 to bring it back, right? So you can see in this instance, we have gone down to 95 HP, but then the regen shield is now back. So we have used our regen shield here for our Jet. And this thing on pistol rounds, of course, it feels more likely that you're going to take, non-lethal damage, right? You're more likely on a pistol round to take damage, but live that fight, just the way that pistol rounds and their fights kind of take shape, right? So what that means is you're more likely to get value from it, where particularly your duelist who you're going to be sending in there, is going to have the potential to take multiple fights, with some advantage with a shield. So I think the first thing I would say about regen shields is that this strategy, particularly for attack side, where you can kind of choose the duelist is going to be the one taking the first fight, I think the regen shields will be a very, very effective way of having an attacking pistol round, and probably will change the meta of attacking pistol rounds.
Now, I do like push here. Coming in from a short, as there is that quick little dash from Yokam, already pushing up onto heaven.
Oh, here comes spot on the UX side. They're taking heavy in towards Amy. Now they're going to have to fight off Evan as well. This is a good split by Global Esports. They have to check under Evan though. Midway's gotten one, and he's going to take out a trade. It's pretty good for Global Esports right now. Establishes himself in the 40.
So we know that on pistol rounds, particularly attacking pistol rounds, you probably will see a lot of raid boss and some of that regen shield. But what about in normal gun rounds, right? Well, obviously, at some points in a game like Global Esports are here, you're just going to have enough money to buy full shields. And at which point, you're probably just going to buy full shields, right? So this will still happen a lot. Of course, you're not going to see regen shield probably all the time, because sometimes you're just going to have enough money to buy full shields, you might as well. But you can see that Rare Atom, they're in a bit more of a mixed buy here, like where they don't have, a ton of money. So this is where, you might start to see some of that regen shield coming in. So how does regen shield perform in these kind of full gun rounds? Well, let's take a look at this round here, because as you'll see for Rare Atom, you don't really find any value from it.
It allows them to buy the opposite. That's actually something that we've not talked about yet, right? Because the full armor, even though present, sometimes is kind of deficit of utility that you could buy, not buy if you go for the 1,000 credits, right? But the regen shield allows you that kind of, comfortability. Maybe we can go in for the more rounds.
guess that's the really flexibility in purchase. But look at the setup. Satoshi is almost goes in. Thankfully, there is the refract squad that is the other players of Global Esports stacked up on that east site. Bit of a mid push right now coming in from Rare Adam as well. Raze, Plutoni goes back from B main. He could be a spell here. Right now, that top mid hold is going to get exposed, but Crystal as well spots it out, but the angle just not really correct. Looks like the opens to the B side. This might actually get less. Minato has something to save out of the operator gets shut down, and this is looking much brighter for Global Esports.
Yeah, Zay gonna be shut down the other. Oh, he tried to crawl in. I think they saw his step, I'm not sure, but Zay's gonna have to hold on for a little longer. That's a recon, throws it down. He's simply broken. It's a 1v1. Could have held it for a little longer. Poppy just needs to stay alive. Needs to wait for you to come in from heaven and then double him out, and that's exactly what they're gonna do. Pretty straight, simple.
And so I would call that a pretty normal round of Valorant that you just watched, right? And you saw that even though he had all those regen shields, well, guess what? At the highest levels, the time to kill is very small, and so you're probably not going to get the chance a lot of the time to actually benefit from the regeneration of the shield. Right? It's just not going to work out a lot of the time. So, in my opinion, that was kind of a good showcase for maybe in full gun rounds. This isn't the most useful thing in the world because a lot of the time you're just going to die. But now let's skip ahead to the very next round, because in the next round, the Omen here for Rare Atom has again fought the regen shield, and in this round they actually do get, to actually use the regen shield, and it actually does regen. Let's take a look at it here, right? So we're going to flash, and then we're going to have this triple spray down, and we get 3 kills. Let's go. And you see we're on 36 HP. We've lost all of our shields, right? But it's going to slowly come back up. So this is what it looks like if you haven't seen the regen shield before. So this is our little pool here of kind of extra regen that we can get, and you see it goes up there to 25. But the crucial thing about this as well is, and this is the next thing we'll talk about with the regen shield, is that if we take a look at this, so we're on 36 HP with now 25 shield. The numbers, Mason, they matter. Okay, the exact numbers matter, because here's the thing, right? What does a Vandal body shot do? 40, right? One Vandal body shot does 40 damage. Well, if we didn't have a regen shield, we'd be one shot body to a Vandal, right? But now we're not. Now we're 2 shots instead, right? And this is the next thing you have to really think about when it comes to the regen shield, because let's say that we went from 125, right, which is what we start with a regen shield, and let's say we take 3 body shots, right, from a Vandal. Well, that's 120, right? So we'd be left with 5 HP. Now our regen shield will take us back up to 30, right, when we get the 25 shield back from the regen shield. The thing is, 30 HP isn't a good number, because that's still just 1 Vandal body shot, and we're dead, right? It might say it's very specific instances, right, going through walls or whatever, but in general, being on 30 HP, the difference between 30 and 5 HP, a lot of the time actually there isn't any difference, right, for most situations in Valorant. So this is where another thing that you have to consider, that in this instance here for this Omen, we've ended up on 36 health and now 25 shield, and that is making the difference between 1 and 2 Vandal body shots, right? So that's good. We like it when it's like this. But the question that you have to ask yourself is, how often are you getting that extra 25 health, and that extra 25 health is the difference between, X amount of body shots, right? That's another question you have to ask with this regen shield, because if it's not giving you that difference, well then a lot of the time it's not going to make a substantial difference in your next gunfight either. And so some of you might be thinking, okay, well, regen shield, we want to make sure that it's on those edges. Wouldn't that mean that it's better against ecos and, weaker weapons, right? And you're correct. Yes, that is true. That, if you're against a stinger or something, that might give you the regen shield 1 or 2 extra bullets of health, that tiny bit of extra time to survive, right? Otherwise might have not, right? So against weaker weapons, the regen shield is probably going to be a little bit better, right? Which is great. Problem is though, that as we'll see like in this round, often in a lot of these games, right, you'd rather have just a full shield though than a regen shield, versus ecos. They're even better than the regen shield. And if you're against an eco, your eco might be in a pretty good spot, like Global Esports is here, right? And so that's when you get to the point of like, how often will you actually buy the regen shield? It's good against ecos, but if you have enough money to buy a full shield, you probably want to do that against an eco anyway. So it's like a very specific set of circumstances where you don't have enough money to buy full shields and you're against an eco that you might want to buy it, right? Other situations, as we kind of explored earlier, are like pistol rounds and stuff like that. But I do think that when you consider all of the factors of a regen shield, right, that to get value from spending that extra 250 credits over light shields, you have to find yourself in a very specific circumstance of I need to have been in a gunfight, live, and then the health that I regen is going to be the difference and actually make a difference for my next gunfight. And that feels like a very narrow margin that you're probably not going to hit all that often in this kind of game. So personally, I think that regen shields, apart from attacking pistol rounds or pistol rounds in general, I'm not sure they'll be that useful to you.
I made a video 3 years ago about how to be a streamer, and it covered a lot of the bases that you will need, and a lot of the stuff here is going to be repetitive information. But I also have something different this time. This time it's not just me.
The lab working. I never have to worry about him cheating on me. He can be at the lab and cheat on you.
Bro, you can actually, because you can duplicate himself.
And he's full. He doesn't care.
Oh, I have got a new setup, boys. Just moved, so that's why I'm here. That's not why I'm here today. Right, I'm here because tickets have just gone on sale for the Tommy In It Survival Tour. Come on, boys! We're doing it again! Right, mate, this tour is going to be fucking incredible. My performance for the rest of my life. I've been doing stand-up comedy in basements all year, prepping for if I got to do this, right? If I was ready for a tour. And you know what? I am. And I said in my other video, but look, the first half of the tour is me doing my stand-up comedy, which I'm not going to big myself up, but I fucking love it. I should big myself up. It's sick, man. It's really funny. I've worked like tirelessly this year, traveling to pubs, going everywhere around the country, so I can make this as good as it can be. So I can be as good at this as I possibly can, with more soul and dedication and work than I've put into my YouTube, than I ever did put into my YouTube. That's how serious I'm about this. Last year's tour was incredible. I'd like to do this for the rest of my life, and I would love for you to see it, and you'll have an amazing night. The second half of the show is going to have a special guest each night, and as soon as these are locked in, I'm going to be announcing those all on my socials. But they're looking pretty sick so far, all right? You're going to have some left field ones. This is going to be great, man. Yeah, I'm going to be interviewing them. It's going to be so funny. Also, if you want to get a VIP ticket, I'll be doing a meet and greet before loads of the shows for those VIPs. So, yes, you know what I mean. Yeah, sorry, I'm not doing a ton of promotion at the moment, but mate, I've got a new book out. I've got a tour. This is fucking mad. I can't tell you how pleased I am with all this. Genuinely, and I have to thank you, because all of this, man, all of this wouldn't have happened without you. If it wasn't for me being a YouTuber and doing that, I never would have the confidence to find out that, oh my god, there's a whole world of comedy that I love to bits, man. So yeah, seriously, thank you so much. And yeah, tickets are out now at TommyIn.com. Go get yourself one. It's in April and May of next year, so it's really 2 months. I hope you like those little hotel videos, because there will be more of those. And yeah, dude, it's man, I'm so lucky, aren't I? I'm so fucking lucky. This is sick. Yeah, TommyIn.com. Get yourself a ticket. Oh, mate, I've been to so many comedy shows this year, and the energy and magic and soul and excitement that's in the room when you are in the crowd and you're together. I've not done it for you lot. I've done it for strangers, for a load of 30-year-old white guys in a pub in London. And if there could be magic there, imagine what it's going to be like when it's fucking us. Like, if that can be, oh man, I'm so excited. Right, TommyIn.com. Get yourself some tickets. Thank you guys so much again. I really appreciate everything you did for me. And yeah, see you soon. Bye.
I had an idea. You see, over the past 5 years, I've been wasting my YouTube banner space with cheap, inauthentic ways to get subscriptions. You know the types, a Microsoft Paint thing that says subscribe for cookie, when there is no cookie, and I just want the subscription selfishly. So I decided to change it by doing what I usually do, stealing something someone else did. You see, earlier this year, there was an experiment on Reddit called r/place, where you could place a pixel every single 5 minutes. Doesn't sound that exciting, but communities banded together to create art, literal art, that represented them and their community, and the whole entire piece was a great thing to be a part of. Our community even built a few pieces, mostly for things I like One Piece, and Cowboy Bebop, and Ghibli. I like too much anime. Am I a weeb? No. But I thought to myself, wouldn't it be cool if the people who watch me could decide what they wanted to put on the screen? And little did I know the chaos that would ensue. So I created something called our/place, made by the godlike developer on my team, Otto. You could place a pixel every 30 seconds, and whatever was done after 24 hours would become my YouTube banner. Little did I know that in that 24 hours, over 100,000 people would participate, and the art that was created, well, might be a little crazy. Might even get me in some trouble. Might be a little wild, a little wacky. It was fun. It was fun. This is what happened. This is
So, are you about to attack another village? Then tell me, okay?
Alright. I'm in second year right now.
is our/place. Probably the largest scale community event we have tried to do on the beach.
So on the night of June 14th, where were you?
I was at a party.
So it would be fair to say that many of these attendees saw you at this party.
Yeah, and there's definitely plenty of Instagram and Snapchat stories to prove that.
This party you speak of, how would you describe it?
The party was positively pushing D.
That's Cap, Your Honor. It's getting leading question. Take several seats, Mr. Simpson. You'll have your chance to clap back.
This ain't it, Chief.
So the night your girlfriend went missing, you hosted a positively pushing P-bussin' party.
Period.
Period.
Mr. Simpson, POV, let your turn to clap back.
I just have one problem with Mr. Jennings' statement here. You see, Mr. Jennings, when under oath less than a month ago, you said that this party was straight up chuggy. Stop, you're just the CEO of Fantech. No, so then this party can't hold itself? Oh, God. Deadass.
Objection, Your Honor. Step precedent, my boy.
You're being a bit critical. Clearly, you understood your side.
That's how I keep it facts.
A little bit salty.
Now, Mr. Jennings, would you agree that you have drip?
Oh, he's definitely vibing.
That feeling when you've done glowed up? That's fact. Well, Mr. Jennings, I'm just curious, and ladies and gentlemen, please don't let this flop.
He's getting main character energy.
Mr. Jennings, why'd you switch up? I didn't switch up.
That's Cap, and you know, I'm a whole ass move.
Go off, King.
This is sending
Mr. Simpson, big yikes. You give an extra.
Because I was at this party, and when you arrived, you were shook. You were tossing shade all over the place. Because within minutes, you yeeted right out of that party. Yeah, yeet, yeah.
He's a snack.
Cap, I don't even know
Your
how
Honor,
you
tell me he's better than my client without telling me he's better than my client.
Rule.
Bet.
Need the teeth.
I was supposed to know. You were until you weren't.
Time week, bro.
You are sus. Your Honor, are you seriously gonna let this Cap go on?
Skirt, get to the
See,
point.
Mr. Jennings left the party early. I'm not Cap.
Is this some guy?
It's already on done. You see, the party was his alibi.
Okay, Boomer, and
This young man is not the main character y'all think he is.
I can't
Even if the main character was Alyssa Johnson, who Mr. Jennings murdered in cold blood when he left this party.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, I can't cap anymore. Okay, I am sus. Okay, your girlfriend didn't like your fit, so you choked her to death in the driveway. No, I'm sus. I'm sus. I've been sus.
Big messed up, son.
If I reboot, spending life behind bars for me.
We would have lost anyway. Ugh, motorcade duty is so boring. I honestly would rather sit around and listen to talk about the right way to make pie. More than one right way to make pie. Jake, No, wait, stop.
कस्तो म्याच गरे के कहिले याद छ तिमीलाई कन्भर्सेसन
आवाज कम गर न है
Minecraft trailer. Take
Bro, Minecraft movie trailer. हिन्दीमा नि हुन्छ
I am Steve.
न इङ्ग्लिसमा रहेछ
As a child, I yearned for the mines, but something always got in the way.
Go on! Get out of here!
But the call of the mines was too strong. So one day, I started digging and digging until I found this. A wonderland where anything you can imagine is possible. As long as what you imagine can be built out of blocks.
Atta boy!
Where are we?
Wait, who are you again?
Garrett the Garbage Man Garrison. Gamer of the Year 1989. Whatever. I barely think about it.
Welcome to the overworld. Anything you can dream about here, you can make.
ब्रो ओके माइनक्राफ्टको ऊ थाहा छ नि तिमीलाई के भन्छ चिकनको फुड फार्म के त्यहाँ कल गरे चिकनको फुड फार्म हुन्छ नि सो एग्सबाट चिकन ह्याच हुन्छ अनि त्यसपछि लाभामा चुस्छ हुन्छ अनि डेड हुन्छ नि कुक चिकन आउँछ नि होइन बेसिकली कुक चिकनको मेसिन माइनक्राफ्ट मुभीमा त्यो छ कि लुक एट दिस है
This place makes no sense.
Don't I know it? There are dark forces who want to destroy this world. If we want to stop them, we're going to need to create something amazing.
There is something I don't know, okay?
What's this junk?
An ender pearl.
Teleport
Teleport you wherever you throw it.
Yeah,
Read
right.
this. I looked her up and down and I said, girl, you look
One I
fine.
had.
Then
No
she
biggie.
pulled out a penis twice the size of mine.
Okay, this might not be good, but it will be funny, okay? And it will be memeable, and it will be a cultural influence.
I don't care about anything else. I just know that there is jackpack and that's what I watch.
Great. Now it's dark.
For free.
Does that feel quick to anyone else?
You watch it for free. कसले मुभीहरू लगाएर हेर्छ रे माइनक्राफ्ट मुभी आई माइट दो आई माइट भाइसँग चाहिँ इट डिपेन्ड्स अपन द वेन इट्स लन्चिङ होइन म पोखरामा भयो भने लन्च भयो भने म भाइसँग गएर हेर्छु
Support Lock Smite. Would you dogs? Support Lock Smite.
Aye.
No, this
But the call of the mind.
could be small. Or and the fastest combo in League of Legends. Let's say kill in 0.09 seconds.
Where are we?
Wait, who are you?
Hello.
Garrett the Garbage Man Garrison. Gamer of the Year 1989. Whatever. I barely think about it.
Welcome to the overworld.
Anything you can dream about here, you can make.
This place makes no sense.
Don't I know it? There are dark forces who want to destroy this world. If we want to stop them, we're going to need to create something amazing. Let's go to the stash.
What did he do there? What the?
What's this junk?
An ender pearl. Teleports you to wherever you throw it.
Yeah, right.
And that was the only one I had. No biggie. Oh yeah.
हाउ टु ट्रेन योर ड्रागनको ट्रेलर हेऱ्यो होइन ओए हाउ टु ट्रेन योर ड्रागनको ट्रेलर हेऱ्यो
नयाँ मुभी
होइन पुरानो मुभी बट के भन्छ रियल लाइफको बनाएको
ए मुभी हेर्नु जानु बेला मलाई भन न सँगै जाऊँ म थाहै हुन्न यस्तो के ट्रेलर आउँछ
होइन ट्रेलर हेऱ्यो भने पो मुभी मन पर्यो भने पो जाने यतिकै जाम भनेर त भन नि त हेर न यो यस्तो पहिलेदेखि एनिमेटेड आएको थियो यसलाई चाहिँ रियल लाइफमा उ गरे क्या अहिले ड्रागनको यार
This map that shows the mythical land of Atlantis. Whether Atlanteans or giants, and it matches all the characteristics of Atlantis. And this map asserts that it's maybe not so mythical. It shows exactly where it is. I mean, everything else about this map, if you just look at the lines of the current day world, is accurate. It's a well-made map. It was made at the end of the 1800s. And yet it shows Atlantis and a bunch of other crazy stuff, saying that it existed about 1 million years ago. About 8 years. And if I look at it, and it's not just one map, it's 4 of them. These maps claim to explain some of the greatest mysteries of human civilization. How ancient civilizations, despite not being able to communicate with each other, invented similar looking structures, an ocean away. It's a story about the birth of civilization, the spread of technology. I want to tell you the story of these maps that assert that Atlantis is real and that we can learn something from it. I also think we can learn something from these maps. These are effectively treasure maps, purporting to show you the location of Atlantis. They're part of this book that argues that Atlantis is real, a detailed history and explanation. So let me tell you the story of these maps, which is the story of Atlantis. So it all starts with Plato.
Okay, would you say Johnny Harris is map sexual?
Tony Harris.
Everything he does is about maps.
Plato was one guy living in Athens 2,400 years ago. He had some really good
It's a
ideas.
map of
Ideas about
Fiji.
justice, education, government, science, and a bunch of other things that influenced how our Western society developed.
I gave you the
Went to a
right?
global guy. And here he is in one of his texts
Discord
describing a
में
land called
म अर्को काम गर्दैछु
that was located, quote, past the Pillars of Hercules, so somewhere in the Atlantic Ocean. According to Plato, the city was built as a series of circles with a complex system of canals and walls made out of exotic metals. It was full of advanced technology and engineering. It was a massive palace. The city was decorated with golden statues. Plato says that Atlantis had an advanced military and navy which ruled over this huge island civilization. Okay, before we go on here, let me make one thing crystal clear. So most historians agree that Plato wasn't describing a literal place. In his mind, Atlantis was a parable. It was a lesson that he was using to talk about utopian societies and the hubris of man, the downfall of humans, and all of these things, and that it wasn't actually real. But the idea of this advanced civilization in the middle of the Atlantic did not go away. It stuck around for centuries, especially when Europeans started exploring the world. Like the 1500s, Europeans were out discovering new lands, and a lot of these explorers were secretly hoping that they would stumble upon some advanced lost civilization, like Plato's Atlantis, or maybe they would find all these precious resources and advanced technology. But the idea of Atlantis didn't really take off in any sort of serious way until a couple centuries later, with the arrival of science. Science was not invented by Europeans in like the 1700s, but Europe was going through a scientific revolution where more and more people were tinkering with instruments and methodologies that were teaching them about reality. They were displacing the old explanation that God was responsible for all of reality, and they were gathering empirical evidence that explained the world in new ways. As part of all this science, European explorers were stumbling upon lost cities, cities they thought were just myths. If these thought to be mythical cities ended up being real and scientists are finding them, what else was out there? Maybe Plato's
damn man, season assassin, what the hell?
Science is having a big moment, and Atlantis is trending once again.
There was no concept in the mid 1800s that civilization had been around for thousands and thousands of years. You know, most people were still
one shot
with a much more scientific lens. There was a bunch of scientific theories on offer at the time. For example, we were learning just how much the continents we stand on aren't fixed. They're actually all floating around, bumping into each other. And this helped explain why scientists were finding fossils that matched up with each other even though they were ocean apart. They were seeing the same sort of thing with cultures as well. The Egyptians and the Mayans both had created pyramids, but there's no way they could talk to each other. Their arches, their writing systems, their agricultural practices, all very similar. How could you explain this? And this is where this idea caught hold. What if there was one civilization where all of this knowledge had stemmed from? One that was perhaps right in between the new and old world. What if it was Plato's Atlantis? People in Europe and America really started to think about Atlantis through the lens of science. They started producing books and lectures and studies and graphs and maps. And this gets us to the maps that I've been obsessed about. The maps that I pulled the trigger on and just bought the originals because I couldn't help myself. Can we just get a short montage that shows how beautiful these maps are, please? Thank you. Okay, so here's where the story gets a little bit wild. Let me show you finally what these maps show. This is also where things get a little bit dark. These maps were created by a Scottish banker turned amateur cartographer and anthropologist at the very end of the 1800s and into the early 1900s. You have to understand something about that time. Yes, scientific revolution was taking place. Yes, science was trending. We were revolutionizing everything about how we saw the world. And yet at the same time, there was another revolution, which was a spiritual revolution. People were throwing off the old ways of thinking about God, but were still in this kind of awkward middle ground where they wanted to embrace science, but they also had some like leftover thinking from like the religious days, making claims about reality, but using kind of superficial empirical evidence, and then filling in the blanks, connecting the dots with more evidence that they had gathered.
Like way faster than
these clairvoyant powers boosted their ability to do science, which, you know, wasn't really science.
We're talking about the late 19th century, and so we don't know that much. We don't have some of the same skills, the
Imagine
same
if
tools
you
that we
would
have today.
have
Like,
been
This makes Atlantis the perfect target for this sort of thinking. It's that kind of thinking that produced these maps. So let me decode it for you. Okay, real quick, I'm gonna pause the story because we need to get to the sponsor. Thank you, Cognitive, for sponsoring today's video. Long time sponsor for journalism. So there was a day when I used to get all of these spam emails all of the time. Like I was like drowning.
Did you see
and
that?
now it doesn't happen anymore, and that's in large part thanks to Incogni. What you do is you give Incogni permission to go out on your behalf, try to take you off the lists of data brokers that are buying and selling your data to try to market to you, to try to put you on people search lists, to try to sell to insurance companies.
One shot.
Browsing history, like it gets really predatory really
This
fast.
will
You
end
have
it,
rights to be taken off of these lists. It's a really cumbersome process to do that on your own. So Incogni has built a service that does this for you. And they let you see a dashboard that allows you to see how many lists they've requested, how many are in progress, and how many you've successfully been taken off of. And for me, I'm like in the hundreds of lists that I used to be on, and now I'm not, which feels really freaking good. I use the monthly subscription, which means that Incogni is always scrubbing these lists and finding my name and my information and requesting that it be taken off.
Others,
so sponsors this video, and we're happy to do that.
I know you can do it, Now, what about narrating Reddit videos?
Scrubbing, trying to find you on the list and take you off these lists.
Narrating Reddit videos.
Code that you gotta use to check out. It's just Johnny Earth in no spaces. Thank you, Incogni, for sponsoring this video, and with that, let's keep talking about Atlantis.
That can be recorded in your laptop as well.
Okay, this first one, Atlantis at its prime. So you can see that you have a map of the modern day world with all this black back here. Okay, that's like the map today. But then the red
We have edited right here, right now.
says the world looked like all these years ago. So it looked kind of like this. The
Video
bluish green
editor? Yeah, me. For thumbnail editor, video editor, I'm for I. In fact, I'm so good on Photoshop right now that people have paid me. I showed you.
So basically, we give him percentage of the ad revenue of each of the video he edits.
Lala, if I find it difficult to edit my videos, I'll
Another set of land.
By the way, I use Premiere Pro.
I'm gonna focus on the red here because that's where we get Atlantis. The reason this
Don't
works is
matter.
because the author
I just need the video
world
edited.
looked like over time as the ocean rose and fell. Which remember, that's a real thing that happens in real life. Tectonic plates move around and the ocean rises and falls. Like the entire west coast of the United States used to be underwater. That's like an undisputed fact. William Scott Elliott is pulling from that real scientific theory to create his own theory of Atlantis. So if you look right here, This is what William Scott Elliott says is the continent of Atlantis. It's labeled right there, Atlantis. The main population center is right here, the city of the Golden Gates. Oh, but it's not just maps. There's a whole book. Check out this book. This book is wild. In this book, William Scott Elliott describes in detail the city of Atlantis. It follows a lot of what Plato described in terms of a circular city that was full of sophisticated canals and palaces and stuff. But boy, William Scott Elliott takes it to an entirely new level. I mean, let me show you. Welcome to William Scott Elliott's Atlantis, an ancient civilization that reached its prime a million years ago. Most of the details of this version of Atlantis were revealed not through real scientific inquiry, but through William Scott Elliott's brain, through spiritual clairvoyance, which
now it's time
at the time to build out Atlantis is a singular city with this massive palace at the center. Engineering is highly sophisticated with a complicated canal system that manages the city water. And look, there's an underwater reservoir in the shape of a heart from which the city gets its drinking water. At its height, he says, 2 million people lived here, and they were of a unique Atlantean race with unique powers and characteristics. They wielded advanced tech, like these flying battleships, that used a type of energy from a different plane, not measurable by our understanding of physics, an etheric plane, whatever that means. This understanding of different energy planes allowed the Atlantean race to wield nature in powerful ways, creating a kind of powerful sorcery that could be used for both good and evil. They wrote on sheets of metal, they drank blood, hot from the animal, they had explosives that released poisonous gas, and the women were treated equally. Okay, before we
What
get
is
to
it like to
let's just check in on
versus
what's
figure
going on here.
in
Is this guy writing a piece of fiction, or is he trying to do science? Yes, he produced a set of painstakingly detailed maps that look like real maps. Like there is the world. I see the world in the shape of the world. And yet, he's describing a civilization with supernatural powers. All of this
So you're
happened
done
in
with
millions
that?
ago, which is about 990,000 years before scientists say that humans started farming, domesticating animals, and developing what would become civilization.
Sir, display done.
Okay, but don't worry. William Scott Elliott has an explanation for this. Catastrophes. He says that there was a global catastrophe 800,000 years ago. It was an ice age that ripped through the earth and reshaped the entire planet, which is how you get from this to map number 2. So here's the world starting 800,000 years ago after the ice age. Atlantis is still here, but it's starting to kind of sink into the sea. Fast forward, that gets us to map number 3 and map number 4, according to William Scott Elliott. The catastrophes that sunk Atlantis into the ocean. So it became the smaller island, which is what he says Plato was referring to when he was talking about this utopian society. And then, finally, the ocean rose, and Atlantis sunk into the year 9,564 BC. Pretty specific there. What the fuck did massive flood that covered the whole planet. He says it's the same flood that happened in Atlantis once and for all into the ocean. Goodbye to this great civilization. But before it sunk, people from Atlantis had fled east and west across the world, bringing with them their knowledge about advanced technology, engineering, architecture, and this is his explanation for why the Egyptians and the Mayans had pyramids. Oh, and he also says that the descendants of these Atlanteans would go on to be the Aryan race, which would be the most advanced civilization in the Anyway, so you get the story. There's so much more to this that like I'm just throughout all my reading in the source documents you can see it because it gets nuts and there's so much more kind of racializing of the story. But what this is a pseudoscientific attempt to tell a story that was based off of spiritual revelations, meaning not science, but it is clothed in sciencey looking things. That's what this is. Let's just be very clear. I'm not saying it's anything other than that. At the time, that was kind of accepted by some circles. My big question here is why? Why would this guy do this? Like, did he make a bunch of money off of like duping people into the legend of Atlantis? I don't think so. Why would he make all of this up? We'll never know exactly why, but my theory is that he really believed this stuff. I think, like a lot of us, William Scott Elliott had constructed a worldview to help explain the mysteries he didn't understand. And he used a variety of rational and spiritual means to construct a story that helped him make sense of the world. We all kind of do this. This guy just happened to do it in a map that 120 years later we can all look at and like dog at, even though it's a really beautiful map. I'm totally gonna hang this on my wall. This was his explanation. Someone trying to explain how the native people in a new world, who Europeans saw as primitive and inferior, had somehow built such sophisticated structures. This story helped explain it.
So the world those guys are talking about is a world in which shadily dark-skinned people are kind of backward and kind of primitive, and a cadre of white folks who are members of this advanced civilization travel around the world and give them.
Yes, it resulted in this implication that there was one superior Aryan race, an idea that unfortunately endured into the 1930s, when one man became obsessed with trying to use scientific sounding methods to prove the same thing. This is Heinrich Himmler. He's the architect of the Holocaust. And before World War II, he funded archaeological excavations in search of evidence that would prove the existence of a superior ancient civilization in an attempt to validate his horrible motives for trying to wipe out entire races. It's an effort that was loosely depicted in this Indian film.
Every pixel movement feels
One of the leaders of this Nazi archaeological effort speculated that the ancestors of the German people were actually from Atlantis, and that they had escaped when the continent sunk and came to Germany. It was the same thing that William Scott Elliott was doing, building a bogus story using an old parable, but in this case to justify some of the So the big question that I should just answer very clearly: is there any evidence that Atlantis existed? Well, it depends what you mean by evidence. If you're someone who looks at many mysteries in our world and is comfortable filling in the blanks with your own guesses, especially the ones that feel good, then yes, there's a million different things that you could look at, connect the dots on, that would make you believe that Atlantis is real. But if you're somebody who believes in the long, slow process of scientific knowledge, where many different scientists gather, analyze, and debate evidence over decades until they establish a consensus of what is true, if that's your definition of compelling evidence, then no, Atlantis, which was constructed by Plato as a parable to teach people, has no basis in empirical fact. It just simply does not. And yet my big lesson out of all of this is that after centuries of like good science and archaeological methodologies that tell us what's real and are still trying to discover the other mysteries, we still are so like intoxicated by this story for the same reason these guys were. It's a really tempting idea, kind of a comforting idea.
I think a lot of people want there to be something wonderful and fascinating and lost out there that they don't know about. As an archaeologist, I often try to communicate to them that the human past is interesting enough without making a bunch of stuff up.
To me, this is just a good story clothed in scientific language and images, which is perhaps the most dangerous of them all because it looks real. It co-opts the language of science to tell lies, and it continues to live on in the form of History Channel documentaries, a recent Netflix documentary that indulge these same ideas because people like to believe. So to me, not only is this map beautiful, but it also serves as a cautionary tale. I want to hang this on my wall to remind me that even if it looks sciencey and has a lot of big scientific words,
that doesn't make it proof. That doesn't make it true. We've been scanning these maps, and we've created a poster that you can buy. We will create 500 of them. There are 4 original maps I bought for the story. I'm keeping one of them, but 3 of them are up for grabs. The original map that was printed at the time. Nick, who has been doing all of this scanning, has some thoughts on why one would
flash
Nick,
own a piece of just so that he does not the flash versus so that he follows you.
Like the esoteric in general. So people became totally obsessed with things like mantis and seances and stuff. So it's a cool thing to be able to own a piece of like mystical history and like where science and mysticism really, really maps are for sale. Go get them now in the description. Thank you all for being here, for being on this journey as we continue to learn about it.
You guys have been hyped for this game all week.
Yeah, man, it's good to watch with the bros. It's really much needed.
Cheers, man.
Hey, I hope you guys don't mind actually inviting my girl over there. She's gonna stop by for a few minutes. Okay, we don't have to act like we're too good to watch a game together. She's just like one of the guys. She loves football, she loves blues, she loves getting rowdy. She's dope. I promise you, we're not lying to you. Hey, baby.
Hey, if you're ready to get manhandled by the green machine, you know I got the other. And what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, am I right? Is that you?
Oh, Fiesta Bowl. Yeah.
She's just like one of the guys. That's you.
I'll be welcome to Winter's Art for the original one to spicy candy.
I made some homemade snacks. You want to help us out? That's good, baby. Give me a little. She's just kidding, guys. Just go.
Just playing with you, Playboy. No, but seriously, I gotta take a massive dump. Can when you leave on the duration of the John all love, like.
That's not right. I know she comes off strong, but she's just having fun. Give her a chance. Come on.
I think she's still steaming, you know what I mean? Is this beanbag taken?
Yeah, it's just really expensive, so don't. Hey, baby, we actually don't get too crazy.
See that slam piece?
These cards. Just a bit.
Let these puppies breathe, you know what I'm saying?
It's an inside job. I can't do this, man.
Hey, Rich, what's capital Thailand?
Okay.
Oh, God. Good game.
There's ice in the fridge, right?
Yo, chill out.
Oh my God, you have forced for it.
Why is she leaking so much?
He is losing value the longer this
Go Lakers, man.
You want to make Sweetie happy by being one of the guys, but the best way to do that is to just chill out and be yourself.
Yeah, I mean, can we all just sit down together and watch the game?
Sorry, I tend to come off a little bit strong. I'm really sorry about your
You're cool. You're cool. We just want to kick it with you. Pop spot. It's okay.
No.
This video was sponsored by War Thunder. I love Valorant esports. The inhuman skill, the practice and research, the story, the production, the music, and most importantly the players, it's all incredible. So what if I replace the players with irons? How would you feel about that? What if I Valorant Pro player with irons? It's one game with coaches, casters, timeouts, strats, everything you would get at VCT apart from the skill. But before we threw them into the game, we each prepped our teams.
So can everybody open the Google Doc? Everybody except Jet, you're gonna have a tab in the Google Doc.
We're playing Abyss. Let me go through our teammates right here.
In that, it's just a bunch of examples of utility.
We're just gonna stage wall A. I'll have Brim just chill mid. Me and the other coach gave them the strategies and ideas they were gonna follow. While Q went with real strategies and explained genuine team coordination, I cooked up some super simple set plays that would never work in pro play, but I thought would be perfect for the irons. With your knives out into here, and then all 5 of you guys are just gonna break this door and go on the A side. Now I want Sage running in and walling this, and then flip the spike here. With both teams ready with their strategies, it was time to put everything to the test. Let's see how Valorant pro play goes with irons. The irons had internet issues. Who would have guessed? So the casters had some free time to look around.
I know that they're all afraid, yeah. Come to our as a free for now. Dang it, man.
Eventually everyone connected and my team started off perfectly.
They were,
yeah,
look at that guy. We literally almost killed him.
This is perfect. Brimstone has done their smokes.
Yeah,
Sage is going up. I'm not sure where Sage is going.
They're not even fighting. They've fully given up B side. Wait, my favorite part is neither team is on B side right now. They have given it up, and the other team is just not going.
I don't think Sage knows they have the spike. Okay, Sage is trying really hard to move over. Sage is dead. Sage is back. Alright, Sage is going at them. Sage is going in. Sage went in. Okay, so my team's having a hard time. Let's check in on the other team.
Axel. Oh, camera. Yep, that's helping us. Yep, this is productive. Yep, this is very productive. We are helping the team. Got it down, bud. Good job.
Oh, 2 kills. Okay, it's not the Reyna.
Where is she? Oh, we're gonna lose this round.
Wins the fight. They've only got 2 more players to find. This could be possible. They're gonna spot Omen. They get spotted as well, and looking to make a grab. But they're able to kind of take some of these individual fights. The irons have been giving it to each other. But no, swings out into both of them, and it's gonna be Cypher to find the kill.
It seems like you're having some pretty severe connection issues. Are you okay?
No.
Despite the issues faced by Sage's internet, my team decided to group up and go A.
He doesn't want kills. He just wants to get rid of the XP.
The Bucky kind of scares my team away, and they start to rotate.
He understands the game so well.
Except for one brave soul who tries to go back to fight it. I know you're trying, and I appreciate it, but...
And a drone to re-clear it. Phoenix potentially trying to look for one here, while the rest are rotating.
Phoenix dies on his own, and the rest of my team rotates to an empty B site. Sage walls so that you can plant here, but then we don't plant there. The utility for my team is a bit questionable. Let's check in on the enemy team.
See that they are getting heavy flanked by this Cypher.
Go down just anytime. Okay. Why is there an Omen smoke up there? Why was there an Omen smoke up there? Can we take another? Can we get a replay on that?
Sparky looking for one on the wall, but he gets found by Mercury. Makes across one up top, and there's Shade underneath that they gotta be careful of. But I just swing and find the kill. Last player alive with full icicle. And so far, the defenders have been running away with this game. Alright, we got the 5 walk up mid.
4 walk up mid. I'm excited. I'm also excited because this is another one of my strats. A crucial brim smoke to block up enemy vision, and a 5-man rush all the way through mid onto A.
That's a choice. The 5 walk up mid coming up.
Where's the brim smoke? Where's the brim smoke?
mid coming out from the attackers. Oh wait, no, I know this smoke. They didn't smoke. There's supposed to be a smoke right outside of. They're getting active in mid. One to fall to Mercury and a headshot towards Acicle. Gonna be able to keep him alive long enough. One's gonna die. Nick grabs one and Drip Bacon with 10 HP. Deep flash. Huge. Eliminate him. Eliminate him. Eliminate him. Eliminate him. Doesn't expect player behind him though. A TB away to B.
They have no idea where he is now. Look at them. They're separating. They are scared of this Noru, who is left on, what, 10 HP? Yeah, 10 HP.
Eliminate him. Eliminate him. The chances they've actually told them the HP. And neither player looking direction. Drip Bacon able to find limit though. 1v1. He's not watching the bomb. No, he's getting explode. So able to get away with the bomb. Going down on B. They can try to figure out what they want to do. Goes back over towards danger and falls off the map. Not falls off the map. Falls back away from the site. All the way back up in window. Dart is going to check window. It's not fast enough. It's not. He TV's up to heaven. The big thing he's looking for it, but he takes TV's back. And a clutch from Drip Bacon to win a 1v3. Huge clutch from Drip Bacon. Oh my god.
Yes. Fuck yeah. Finally saw Predator.
I committed this video to trying to be as close to VCT as possible, and what would VCT be without a sponsor? But I know you guys get bored really easily, so here's my cat too. War Thunder is the ultimate free-to-play vehicle combat game on PC, consoles, and mobile. Control over 2,500 tanks, planes, helicopters, and ships from 10 major nations. From biplanes to modern fighter jets and battle tanks. Have intense PvP battles with stunningly realistic visuals, authentic sounds, and some of the most formidable war machines ever conceived. War Thunder takes vehicle combat realism to the next level. Forget simple hit points. Each vehicle is intricately modeled down to individual parts like engines, fuel tanks, and crew, with armor and weapon effects mimicking real life. And you can see the action up close with War Thunder's unique X-ray view. When a vehicle's destroyed, you'll see exactly where the shell hit, the parts damaged, and what ultimately led to its destruction. And now you can take War Thunder anywhere with the all-new mobile version, available on iOS and Android. I personally think it ported really well to mobile. The controls are intuitive, the graphics are stunning, and feels so easy to pick up at any time. Join 70 million players worldwide and dive into the thrill of War Thunder. New players and those who haven't played in 6 months will also receive a massive bonus pack on PC and console that includes multiple premium vehicles, an exclusive vehicle decorator, 100,000 silver lions, and 7 days of a premium account. Use my link in the description to sign up now.
No, I don't think Azir is that good because I was destroying Azir with Mbessa.
Because you seems to love this one way that I thought about. He likes to peek into it. I don't think he realizes it hurts him.
Our hero is.
See the way Faker plays him and then.
Okay, but Sage just have them also walk through it. It's amazing.
It's fast one, yeah.
What's up guys, it's Tefra. Phoenix got a little bit of rework this patch. His hot hands and curveball have been swapped, making his flash now his signature ability, meaning he gets it for free and also can take charge back off of Day2. Kills. His wall now acts like harbors, going through objects, and he also doesn't need to constantly stand in it to get here. All you need to do is touch it. Okay, that was a long intro. There's a lot of changes that were added this patch, so if you haven't seen the main channel video, the link is in the description. And as always, if you want to watch any of this content live, head over to Twitch.tv /Twitter. Alright, let's get into it.
My wall regen? I think I'm doing that. Oh man.
अनि ठ्याक्कै त्यो सकेपछि अनि त्यो मेटामा आयो every one shot of playing त्यसको किटहरु त्यहाँबाट मैले खेल्नै पाएन हरेक टिममा आउँछ तर त्यहाँबाट खेल्न दिए आज पनि यसको एकरको बेट हेर्नु
My Cypher was camming garage, so.
Where's the garage? 2B right now. So see. Should be alone right now. He's going to be with Jay. Yeah. Focus on your front. Yeah, we got it. Oh, that's already. Oh, what?
He's already. This is Faker Razor, not that.
Nice! Oh my gosh, good trades.
How did he bait that? Hey. This is the bait was he failed.
Yeah, I thought we were going to go see.
Yeah, we
have no mana to bait up. Okay, he has no mana, but like.
I might have Phantom here, so let's sharp play around a little bit. Let's go A again, go A long heavy, and just screw for a little bit, clear late.
That's just normal bait.
Could be one cross. Try to back out so we can knock two. Goes on site. Wait, where's Jet?
No, that's it's point.
Going up.
Oh, that doesn't hit me?
One enemy remaining.
Nice.
Nice. Oh my gosh. Just go 4 and flank.
Yeah.
Look at that dot, like the amount of thinking that he's doing. Literally, त्यो मान्छे मलाई engage गर्दाखेरि यहाँसम्म आओस् एउटा टावर हान्छ so that त्यसले अब engage गर्दाखेरि यहाँसम्म आओस् अनि फेरि आउँछ अनि भिज गोस् भन्ने टाइपको
No, I lost the 65. Yeah, short. Choice winging. 65 on him. Isn't that smoke?
No, you think 1 or 2 on Sova.
Start
boy coming back.
Goes in, alt backs. Maybe do that.
Let's go see. No, I think we go see I'm long.
Others, I'm updating the data filter for Tom Life and Money Back. So I am basically making it from Go looking for endowment only. Endowment. Now. How much you done? Premium display done, right? Have you checked it that the premium amount calculated is accurate or not?
No.
Are we gonna check it?
No. So what are you doing? Nothing. Okay, so basically now what I have is I don't need the company name, CSR, blah blah. But what I have is your data, which is basically policy number two. What was it? Policy number two? What did
Policy number two, policy name. Policy number two, CSR. I don't know. Whatever. Might have it.
Yeah. They're gonna take fast. I'm gonna flash first corner and jump into cubby. Oh wait, I don't have water. Oh gosh, wait. Forgot that was one off. I thought I had it. I'm dumb, I thought I had water. I'm gonna ult you together. I drop on card. Back sight, Cypher, Jet Long, or Jet CT still. Ooh. Shoot! 70 on Jet.
Why is it like this?
No one's keeping Cypher.
Act on my intel. Don't give.
I didn't think we were committing. I was trying to ult to create space and then come back. Yeah.
Oh, you good, you good. Oh, yeah. I sound like you're rolling, dude. We said we don't have to. He got bombed right in with you.
Oh god.
No. Listen,
You change your keybinds for Phoenix to rebuild muscle memory? Nah. I kept them. I changed them, so. I kept my old keybinds. They smoked a window. We'll be walking down mid. Just try to stall as long as we can. This guy's dying, bro. Two in garage, just retorts here right now. Oh, he's back! Let's go!
So you about to attack?
I need to upgrade this. Then I feel like I'm nobody when I see this play. 5.